everyone. Whoops, I accidentally didn't close the thing I wasn't meant to. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another VoxEdit contest. Say what? Woo! There's my energy level because it's too hot. Now, I have a special guest with me today. You may have already seen him because I didn't uncheck the camera, and also I straight up just told some people, but we have the one, the only blue face, Lucas.
Hi, everyone.
Lucas, can you hear
How
him?
are you today? I can hear me.
Oh, good. I'm making sure people can hear you. I think they can. I'll turn you up a smidge.
Okay.
Panda party with guests. There ain't no party like a PandaPops party and a Lucas party. That doesn't go right.
It makes sense to me.
Okay.
It makes sense to me.
So
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited.
Well, having your face here is so much better than the weird little PNG that I put up of you and Joseph last time we did something like this.
I will admit, it will probably be preferable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Someone loves your shirt, which is great because I have you on a tiny little window on my screen because I have OBS up to make sure everything's running smoothly. And so I can switch some cool stuff. What is it? Superheroes. There we go.
Yeah, but it's like artistic superheroes.
I love it. I love it.
You do too. I got it at a local like discount store for like $5, and I've had it for probably 6 years now.
Oh, nice.
And it's so comfortable and so classy, and I love it.
Do you know what? That's a sign of a quality shirt, that you can wear it often and for that long, and that you still have it. That's a quality shirt you have right there.
So thank you to Maxie Mac for noticing that, because it's something that I'm quite fond of.
Aww. But
what are we doing today?
What are we doing today? We are having just a chat. That's all that's happening today. We're just going to sit here and talk and, you know. Okay. Yeah.
I'm into it.
We have a live VoxEdit contest. Woo! There we go. Oh, yes, you can do all the energy stuff because did you know it is so hot here again? We are officially in a drought in my region. We have not had any significant rain for about 10 to 12 weeks. It's horrible, and it's really hot again. It was all right when it was a bit cooler, but it's really hot, so I have an ice pack wrapped up in a tea towel to keep me cool because, you know, lights, computers. It's hot.
Science.
Yeah. And so, we've got a live VoxEdit contest. As always, I will go through the rules. Lucas has been informed of the rules and will be informing you of the rules throughout the stream while we chat, and I also create with you. So, the first rule is you can only use small, medium, or large templates. You can unlock them, you can add to them, but anything that you do add needs to be created during this 3 hours of the contest. I will be keeping the form open for an additional 15 minutes once the live stream has ended, just so people can get their submissions in. And for the theme, your asset needs to comply with the theme, which is, Lucas, it was your idea.
Can I tell him?
Yeah.
Can I tell him?
Yeah.
The theme is robots.
Robots.
I'm sure everybody's going to be completely surprised by this and blown away and shocked, because everyone knows how much I hate robots. But, so the color is like a silver or a gray. And then there's a slight modification to the normal style. Instead of just being like one color, we're doing a color and an accent. And the accent is glowing. Something that glows, you know, like evil robots have those glowing red eyes, or like Iron Man has that like glowing white center in his chest, or, you know, the Swiss Family Robinson. Was it Swiss Family?
What?
Is that the name?
What?
I don't know.
Isn't
the name of a show?
I feel
like I got two titles and put them together.
Yeah, oh, you mean
Lost in Space?
Yes, you mean Lost in Space. Yes, and the family are the Robinsons. I was like, I'm pretty sure what you're saying is like a, you know,
very
like
wrong.
Yeah, it's like one of those dated shows. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a book I read when I was like 5.
Yeah.
It was like one of those like novels from like when my dad was a kid. So yes, Lost in Space, his glowing face. It's got multiple glowing colors to it. Like sometimes it's pinks and purples. Sometimes it's angry orange. Don't care what the glowing is, just a glowing accent somewhere in it.
You hear that, guys? Glowing accent somewhere in it.
I'm just so excited to see what people create. Yeah, Sparky Snickle is so shocked. And I know, I like to change things up. I like to keep people guessing.
I like it. I've already started creating right now. So I have chosen a small human for what I'm going to be doing. Like the size of the template, but obviously anybody can choose any size. Also, not really expecting people to do full-on brand new animations for what they're creating. If you can add a little bit of animation, just because the quality of what people have been submitting for these 3-hour contests are actually really, really impressive. So I want to make it a little bit harder. So from now on, if you do submit your own little animation to it, you will get bonus points. I will personally add one bonus point. You'll get 1 bonus point for any animation you add that isn't just the standard animation on one of the templates. You will get a bonus point.
So somebody in the chat asked, it's NRTXN asked Doctor Who Dalek. And my response to that is maybe we call it MD what Kaled so we don't get that IP infringement.
I just realized how you said Dalek. You just said
Dalek?
Yeah, you said Dalek, and I was like,
I thought it was like Gaelic. Is it not?
It's
I
a
mispronounced it all
Dalek.
these years.
I think
yeah,
they spell.
Right.
Yeah, it's Dalek. Doctor Who Dalek. Please don't create. The same rules apply for all contests. Don't do copyrighted things. And trust me, with robots, I will know.
Yeah,
I will know.
Too.
And yes, and Lucas will know. What is the theme? I didn't get it. The theme is on the screen at the top. The theme is right above, very much above Lucas. And then the color is above me. So robots. And then
I know we have a form to give them for this. When would you like me to send that out? Is that after it's over?
No. So we'll start putting the form in at about an hour in, because every time I've done it before that, I get fake submissions. One person submitted a picture of my face. And as much as I would love for that to win, that's it's
I feel like that should at least get an honorable mention.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe. It was just screenshotted off of the computer, though. I don't feel like there was that much thought into it.
It's 3 hours. The contest today is a 3-hour contest. Is that correct, Panda?
That is correct.
This is the Panda Show, so if anybody asks questions, I don't know, I'm going to ask her and then tell you what she says, because I'm just here. I'm just along for the ride and happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here too. It's nice to just have somebody else here. It's like, as much as I don't mind doing these things alone, it's good to have somebody to bounce off of.
Yes, I can appreciate that. Let me ask you a question really quick. You said you're using the small human template, or the small template for the avatar, correct?
The small human template, yeah.
There you go, thank you. Not non-avatar. So my question is this. What is the average avatar template? Is it the small one?
Oh, I want to slap you so hard. There's no avatar. You can't have an avatar.
No, I know that. I'm sorry. I'm saying, like, what is the average avatar template for
medium human? So medium humans are the same size as the avatars.
That's what the only reason I was asking was for me to know, like, comparatively, when I'm thinking in my head about, like, my Steve Aoki avatar, where would this be in comparison to that?
Okay, so this is smaller than that.
Gotcha. Love it. Itty bitty bots, they're cool too. I'm all about it.
Yeah, also, if you need to use the templates, but if you want to chop away at those templates, feel free to. They
So they
don't
can break the templates.
Yeah, they can unlock them. It's just, I say templates so it's more beginner friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it fairer if everybody is using the templates from a starting base. But yeah, as long as you are pretty much creating everything within these 3 hours, then it's fine.
Loving it. What are you thinking?
I am thinking this is harder than I anticipated.
So in the chat, people are asking, the main color is silver. Does it mean gray?
Yes.
We mean silver or gray. Like, we didn't want to kind of box you in or make people feel like constricted. So you can use silver, you can use gray. Those are kind of the same thing in my eyes because I'm a little colorblind. So, oh, are we doing a cat robot?
What? Maybe.
What? Excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see what everybody submits for this. I know it's stupid. Maybe I'm a little overly excited, but I regret nothing. This is something I really enjoy, and I'm really happy to see the community, kind of catering to my whims right now. I mean, I know it's your whims, but I'm going to take this one a little bit because I really this is something I love.
No, I really like it. Honestly, though, this technically is your whim. You legit went, I love this idea. Can I give some suggestions? Can I help you in any way? It's like, yeah, go for it. This is 100% you.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Another reason I was excited about this is I've never been able to sit back and watch an entire stream of yours, like from beginning to end, and see like your creation process like fully come through. Like usually when I'm watching, I'm having to bounce in and out of like work calls and things of that nature. And it's because your average stream is in the middle of my workday.
Yeah, it's not an appropriate time for many people, I think.
No, it's an appropriate time for everyone who is there. And I'm just really excited to be able to actually see like you work from beginning to end as well.
Aw, that's so sweet. I also feel like it might be a little sadistic. You might be judging. You might be like, ha ha ha, Panda can't hack the stress.
Not at all. But just so we're all on the same page, I am constantly judging everyone around me. So, take that what you will.
Get good. Get good, people.
But I mean, being a judge, that's kind of expected. But I don't know. What do I know?
I mean, yeah, if you're going to be judging these, you need to be judging.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
See? Thank you.
It makes sense.
Something that I love about VoxEdit is my brain adores symmetry. And oftentimes, like when people draw or paint or do whatever they do, things are purposefully unsymmetrical. And I love the fact that VoxEdit has the mirror function built into it because it's literally perfect on every side. And I sincerely appreciate that at an almost spiritual level.
I like that. That's so sweet. Yeah, people get triggered if I don't make things perfectly symmetrical. They're like, that's not even. And I just think to myself, now I don't want to make it symmetrical. I'm happy with how it is. But inside, I'm dying a little bit because it's been pointed out to me. And I'm like, I need to change it. I need to change it.
I can understand that. Sometimes you just have to be a little contrarian just because.
Yes.
Who are they to tell you how to live your life?
Exactly. Cheeky little buggers. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the face at the moment.
So once again, a dark figure over on YouTube asks what the theme is. The theme for today is above me. It's robots. The color is gray, silver, anything that falls into that realm. But there's an accent color today. So the robot has to glow in some way or have a dot or an area or a section that emits light. So, and the light emission section can be whatever color you want. The example that we gave was, evil robots with those red eyes, how they like glow when they go into kill mode, or the giant robot from Lost in Space, how his face glows like oranges when he's angry, and then purples and pinks when he's communicating or whatever he does. So just an accent color. If anybody's ever seen Iron Giant, he's got that big glowy fist thing, and I believe he's got like a chest cannon as well. Yeah, he's got a bunch of different cannons. At one point, he's got like 6 snake cannons that are all over the place, and they glow as well. So just something that glows, something that goes beep, boop, bop, and something is primarily colored silver.
There we
and
go.
Looks robotic in nature. Oh, apparently in Brazil, it's Father's Day.
Ah, happy Brazilian Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
I had no idea. I thought Father's Day was like a universal holiday.
No,
I get notifications from Google.
It's the same as Mother's Day. American Mother's Day is different to British Mother's Day. We have Mother's Day like a month later than you do.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I should just use that as an excuse to have multiple Mother's Days.
You should. I do. I mean, what?
Gotta think about that one. I'm gonna see if I can set my Google Calendar as some sort of international standard, so I start seeing all of the holidays. Because clearly I'm just getting the US holidays.
You don't need to know all of the holidays. Do you know how many international random... Apparently there was an International Cats Day. Did you know this? There's a holiday for cats.
Yeah, I did know that.
Like,
and you know what I did?
Did you get your cat a present?
I did.
Yeah.
I totally did.
Yeah.
I sprinkled catnip all over their cat tree.
Aww.
And they went bonkers for like the entire day pretty much until they just passed out from exhaustion.
Sounds about right.
It was adorable.
Terrorizing your cats with catnip.
No, they maybe a little. Yeah, maybe. I'll accept that one. Ooh. Variations on gray and silver. I like it.
It needs to be a little more subtle, I think. Right, so I'm just going to quickly run over literally every single part of the rules. So, use only small, medium, or large templates. You can unlock them. Your theme is above Lucas over here, robots. The theme is robots. You're creating any sort of robot. The selected color is silver or gray, but you need a glow accent color somewhere on your robot. And that's all you need to do.
Glowing eyes, glowing chest, glowing toenails if you want. We don't care. It's up to you.
Oh, I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see some glowing toenails. I feel weird for saying it now, but I want to see it.
They're talking about Big Guy and Rusty the Boy Robot in the chat for a second there. And I will admit to you guys, that is one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, as an adult. I love going back and finding like those retro cartoons. And I believe Big Guy and Rusty was created by Frank Miller. I could be mistaken on that one though. Let me look that up.
Also, anybody taking part, don't forget to go over to YouTube, to Twitter, and make sure that you are @ing me or Lucas so we can see what you've been designing, so we can give you some feedback or, just judge you at the end.
Oh, got a log. Twitter's asking me to log in. What the heck, dang guy?
How dare you, Twitter? Don't you know who Lucas is?
Oh, there's some sort of an error or an issue with it right now. That's what's going on. I was gonna say, I already logged in. How dare?
I know.
How dare? Here we go. All right. Yes, I will drop Panda's information, my information, in the chat stream.
Information, as in, you're going to tell him my real name? Oh no!
It's Jane Doe. Literally.
Yeah.
I know. I know. I didn't think it was possible. Apparently it is. I've seen her driver's license. And she's actually from Ireland. All lies. All lies. The accent. Clever mislead. On to you,
yeah.
Jane.
Thanks, John.
Okay. Here is Panda's link. Here is mine. If you kind, lovely people would tag us in your submissions, that would be wonderful.
And all
also
of you
the
should,
Sandbox.
yeah, well, and VoxEdit.
And VoxEdit.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop all of them in there.
All of them.
Oh. And here's the I'm pretty sure you're all already following the Sandbox and VoxEdit, but we're just covering all our bases here in case there's anybody new in the chat, because we love it when new people stop by.
Do we? They ask so many questions. They're so annoying. I'm joking.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
I bet you say, but I love it.
I mean, they're all right, I suppose.
I like it.
Coloring in.
Okay, there we go. There's that. Anybody has any questions? Pop them in the chat. Panda's busy creating. I will do my best to get them answered.
I've already changed what I want to do.
I love that. Purple codpiece. Perfect. Digging it.
Yeah. It looks like such a sad kitty.
Well, I mean, you did give him a frown.
I know.
Give them a frown. There we go. I don't know what the gender is of your robot yet, so I'm just gonna say them. I love the whiskers.
Thank you. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do the whiskers as part of the head or separate as a different node. I might still change it, but I do like how they are. Just sometimes it's nice to be able to give them a little tilty tilt.
Panda, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Are we gonna give the contestants any sort of a face limit?
Yeah, they can't, like, normal guidelines, normal VoxEdit guidelines.
So
Always.
normal, according to Game Maker's Fun, is less than 5,000 faces. What is your normal?
5,000.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just making sure.
Yeah, anything under 5,000.
Okay. Oh, that's exciting. That's a lot of faces.
Yes.
That's a lot of possibility there.
Although I would like to say that the node amount also needs to be under, but because I'm not asking for people's GLTFs in the form, I will be doing it by my eyes. So be careful, because sometimes my eyes can be extra judgy.
Extra judgy.
Yeah. So no more than 175-ish nodes for optimization, no more than 5,000 faces. Where do you find tutorials to use VoxEdit? Go to my channel and watch everything I do. Like, I'm not literally just bigging myself up. I make the tutorials for the Sandbox. Mine are the most up-to-date ones.
She does, and they're amazing. I have often suggested them to my staff when they have questions about things that I know she's talked about, and they will often come back and say that was quite helpful.
Good. I'm glad.
And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being serious there.
No,
They
no. You didn't say that with a sarcastic tone. Like, for sarcasm, it would have to be, oh, that was so helpful. Thanks for suggesting that. Oh my god.
Thanks, guy. What is the contest concept? Today's concept is, if you look above me, robots. The color is silver or gray. You know, typical robot colors. But there's an accent. We're going to be doing a glowing accent of some kind. So, like, evil robots have those red glowing eyes, or like Tony Stark has that white glowing center in his chest. I know he's not a robot, but he's got a robotic suit. So I'm going to allow that as an example. Also, I'm the one talking, so yeah.
I would also allow. I would allow that to be an example. It makes sense.
But yeah, so just a silvery type robot with a small, medium, or large template and a glowing accent somewhere on it. Have at it.
And by glowing accent, we mean like a specified area of color, not you need to voxelize an Irish accent somewhere.
This is very true. Thank you for that distinction.
Yeah, because I think some people may have gotten confused. 100%.
Is accent not an international term?
I would hope it is. It must be. Is it?
I don't know. You know what? For the sake of this podcast, video cast, for the sake of this stream, there we go. My brain, me am word good, I promise.
Yes.
I'm just going to assume that it is an international term. Vivox is in the chat. Good to see you, Vi.
Hey! Oh, you say Vi. It's V.
It's Vvox.
Yeah.
I know. I say on that one.
I always say Vivox until I ask, actually, how should I say it? But
they give a wonderful suggestion. They suggest a suggestion for next time, possibly a countdown timer on screen.
Yes. It would be good. I would need to get it pinned on my screen because I'm working on my screen. But we're going to get to the point where there's so much happening on the screen, you're not going to see me do anything.
It's like one of those NASCAR sides. It's just like completely covered in decals.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a second, what are you promoting? Are you promoting Big Red Gum or Lee's Tires? Like, I'm so confused here, but it's all of them. All of them.
So I'm going to quickly go over the rules. So, right, you have to use a small, medium, or large template. You have 3 hours from the start of this, so we're about half an hour in, but the form stays open for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. The form will be dropped in the next half hour. You can unlock it and add pieces, but everything needs to be created during the 3 hours. An additional point will be given to anybody that sends in a render with a animation created that isn't a standard template animation. So I think, and you got to have the theme and the color with an accent glow color on your asset for it to count. And somebody asked about Pandonian fairies. So, thank you, Sparky. Yes, the Pandonian fairies, the results have been calculated. We know who the top 10 are. Our team got a little delayed making the showcasing video to show off the top 10. So it should be soon-ish. Soon TM. But sooner than you've been hearing soon TM for the alpha.
Yes. I can't, for some reason, my timers on my computer will not work.
But why?
I don't know. Like, so weird. I was trying to set a timer for, another 2 hours and 30 minutes so I can start reading it off and say, hey, we've got 2 hours left. Hey, we've got an hour left.
Oh,
Contest over. No, I'm just kidding.
Right now, it's done.
Right, done. Who's got what? Show it to me.
Oh, I like it. You just stress everybody out.
Yeah. It's my gift to the world.
What a beautiful gift.
Thank you. I thought so. Let's see if I get this to work. There we go. Whew. Got it to work.
That's me clapping for you.
I appreciate that.
Everyone needs a round of applause at some point in their life.
I feel like that's valid. Okay. Timer's getting pushed to a corner of the monitor. Okay, there we are.
Coloring in.
Vivox asks what my favorite color is. So, if you were to look at my wardrobe, my favorite color is like that dark army green, like the olive green. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's an okay color. That sounded so worse than like, no, like.
That was Panda's way of telling me she doesn't like my color.
No, because you said kind of two different colors that appeared in my mind. You said army green, and then you said olive. To me, olive doesn't look quite army green, but I'm guessing you mean more army green than the olive color I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah. That really did just sound like I was a patronizing parent. Just like, okay, good job. Good job. What did you draw? Oh, a car. Yes, I see that. It's definitely not a squiggle. What done? Oh, I feel so horrible.
No, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a color code for it, because then there is no question as to what I mean. I feel like that's a good use of my time.
Yes.
Where'd it go? How do I get a color code now? I'm excited. Now I had it on one monitor and I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. I pull it to another monitor and I'm like, ew, that's ugly. What's going on?
Sounds about right.
Now I'm looking at both of them side by side. Oh, which one is it? Army green or olive green?
There we go. See, they are different colors.
Olive green's a little lighter than the army green. I think army green is the one that that's the one that I prefer. Okay.
Yeah, army green. I prefer olive green than army green.
Okay.
Out of the two colors.
I like that you have a distinction between the two.
Thank you. I like that you took my insult to your color very well.
I thought it was hysterical. Color code searcher? Identifier? Oh, here we go. Upload file. Done. Okay, give me a sec. Got this. What do I do now? There we go. Found it.
Found your color?
4B541F. Yeah.
Oh, you really found your color.
It sounds so beautiful when I say it like that.
Yeah. It's almost as if I can really imagine it from that.
I know, right? It's like it's right there. Like you can taste it.
Yeah.
It tastes like happiness.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit like Irish Spring soap. I don't know. I'm not understanding why that is, but I'm going to go with it.
Okay. Yes. Oh, no, I'm being too mean now.
No. If you were being mean, I'd let you know. I'd be like, hey, Panda, I thought it was kind of mean. How would you tone it down?
How about
Are you making a wheel?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not going to plan and it's irritating me because I didn't get the size right.
I love the fact that you're going with a wheel, though.
Whoops, go back. That's why I've got 2 feet, because I duplicated it. No wonder it was irritating me. Right, let's get rid of the foot. We don't need that.
Why would you need a foot if you have a wheel?
Exactly.
It's like you're purposely downgrading.
And then we're going to duplicate right leg number 2. Am I making a robot leprechaun? It's not a leprechaun! I'm not. Oh, wait. Oh,
they were
it's
asking
Maxie. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, I'm not Irish. And then I was like, and then, yeah, I saw. Oh, Voxel Lady's making a wheel. It looks the same now. What, yours is going wrong? Yeah, because I usually do my wheels like much larger. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make a copy of this, do wheel 2. Going to pop wheel 2 right there, and then I can make the changes on this one. And it just basically needs to just be a little bit smaller.
Boom. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I feel like one day there's going to be like, you know how there's Bob Ross almost channels?
Someone already compared me to that. Yeah, someone already compared me to that. I did an interview.
Really?
Yeah, and
I love that.
They literally quoted saying like it almost seems like a Voxel version of Bob Ross or something like that, and I was like, that's the best compliment I could ever get, and yeah, I'm taking
and
that.
And now somebody else has repeated it, unbeknownst to them that the other compliment had come beforehand. So I'm feeling like
it's almost true. Yeah.
Legend.
Thank you.
In the making. Right meow.
Oh, I like it. Right meow. Because I'm making a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That was a good joke. I like that. All right.
Hillary Smith on our Facebook says, guys, I'm watching you from an airplane. The Wi-Fi is spotty but free. Hope you have a fantastic stream. Thank you, Hillary.
I hope you have a fantastic flight, and I hope everybody on the flight is enjoying this and that you don't have a headset on so we can annoy your flight peoples.
I'm fairly certain flights require headsets to even hear, but just in case they don't, hey everyone!
Welcome to your new in-flight entertainment.
We're here to make your life a little better. You're welcome. Oh, wow. Ooh, a Wet Noodle 1 says, I like the energy you two have. You should team up more often.
Okay.
I am not going to argue with that at all. Thank you, Wet Noodle. And thank you, Panda.
Thank you. Why are you thanking me?
Because you're here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And you let me be here.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here.
Hillary Smith says, and I'm doxxed again, and I don't understand how that's possible.
Because your name is Hillary Smith and you're commenting on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody has set a username associated with Hillary Smith, so wonder who that could be.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to delete these sections. And we're gonna go off of that. And then I'm going to just duplicate this one. Right, leg 3. And then hopefully that should fit in this gap. Right there. Oh, I'm not annoyed. I'm just disappointed in you.
In me?
Not you, me.
Me, you.
No, me. Yeah, me. Like me. Me. Me, me. Me, me.
So, in response to something Sparky Snickle said, they said, Smith is a very common name. You're correct, Sparky. I just ran a quick search for Hillary Smith online, and I got 2,485 results within 300 miles of myself. So, zero doxing. Just so we're all on the same page. Those numbers may have been fabricated for hyperbole purposes.
Read the small print. This is taking a while to do the wheel. I still got plenty of time though. We're not even an hour in, so I'm still feeling good. I'm still feeling good.
2 hours and 24 minutes left. Roughly. How many John Smiths are there? Oh, even more. I actually personally know 2 within like 25 miles. I don't understand. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna like, you don't understand. You're gonna give us any more, or you just don't understand.
I just don't understand a lot of things. Okay. I don't understand a lot of things, and I love that because you know what? That gives me an opportunity to learn.
Were you gonna say you don't understand why there's so many John Smiths? I know why.
I didn't want to be mean to John Smith, though.
The thing is, I know why there's so many Smiths.
I do. Yes, yeah. Exactly.
But I don't know why John has continued to still be a popular name. I think John is phasing out. Is it in the top 100 boys' names in the UK and US? US top 100 boys' names. John.
Maxie Max says, I know 4 John Smiths, and one of them is a beer. I know which one of your friends is my favorite, Maxie.
72% of US people have the first name John.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a really high percentage.
Yeah, I feel like that can't be a thing. Surely it can't be that can't be right.
One second. I'm gonna pull up my phone real quick, and I'm gonna look up all the Johns in there and see how, because I know there's a lot.
Oh, okay. Ranking over the last 100 years. John is number 3 in the ranking.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
1 second. I am actually curious how many Johns are in my phone.
I only know old Johns. I don't know many young Johns. Oh, wait, no, saying that, I know a couple my age. They were more like Johnny, though. Nobody calls him John. Like Johnny. And in the UK, it is within is placed 3rd place.
In my phone, I have 32 Johns.
That is ridiculous. Don't tell me you've got like 52 people in your phone. and that's how many are Johns.
According to the math of what you just read, that would not be an improbable statement to make. But no, there's not just 52 people on my phone. There's 60. Back to the chat.
Funny.
Maxie says, also, did you know the name Sean is the Irish language for John?
Yes, I
Is that
did.
real?
Well,
I mean, I know Sean is very common.
No, I didn't think Sean was the Irish version of John. I just thought Sean was like the popular version of John. But there's also multiple ways to spell Sean. My stepbrother's name is spelt the Irish way, whereas the other people I know spell the different formatted version of Sean.
What is the Irish way to spell Sean?
Sean.
Okay. I would say, because when I was in high school, I knew a kid named Sean O'Finnegan, and that's how he spelled his name. Quite.
The Irish for John is this that I'm going to pop in chat. That is, according to Google, that is the Irish form of John.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
I can. It's Sean.
Oh, that one, the Eon one I put in.
Eon is pronounced Owen, I think Maxie Mac is saying.
Eon is Owen. Google is lying. Well, we'll see.
I'm going to say, how dare you
Google
say
never
Google
lies.
is lying? Google never lies.
No. Me and Google are
just
besties.
repeats the lies of other people.
Me and Google are besties. So...
Can you please explain the rules again? I just joined. We would be happy to. One of the things that Panda told me before we got into this chat was, we're going to explain the rules a lot. People will join about an hour in. We're going to explain them again and again and again. So I am happy to. If she hadn't prepped me, I would be furious right now. But she did, so I'm totally stoked about it. So the theme today is robots. The color for the theme is silver, gray, typical robot color. But we're also adding an accent color, meaning dots, a specific location, something on the robot must glow. The glowing color can be whatever you want it to be. Reds, blues, greens, yellows, whatever you want. But it just has to glow. It has to accent an area of the robot or a feature of the robot in some way, shape, or form. An example that I've been giving is, if you think about the old Terminator movies, there is the evil robots that had those glowing red eyes that would turn on when they'd go into kill mode. If you've seen the new Marvel movies, Spider-Man, when he's in his Iron Spider costume, when kill mode turns on, his eyes go down to those pinpricks and they start glowing red. I'm not saying you have to do glowing red eyes. I'm simply using that as an example. Do whatever you want. Maddox Fury in the chat. Maddox, I expect you to get in on this contest. We're making robots today.
And you have to use a small, medium, or large template. You can unlock it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yes, Sparky's got it. Robots with glow. Love it. It's concise. But yes, like Panda said, which I keep forgetting, small, medium, or large templates. Please and thank you. Robot with glow template. Exactly, Maxie. Maddox. Or like my eyes when I don't sleep and drink too much coffee. Exactly. But that's like an anti-glow. Anything else? No, that's all. Speed build. Get to it.
You've got 3 hours in total. We are
2 hours and 17 minutes left.
There we go. And I do keep the form open for an additional 10 to 15 minutes after the stream has finished, which the form will be linked within the VoxEdit contest Discord of the Sandbox.
And Maddox Fury is asking who the judges will be.
Me.
That
Just
is
me.
Panda.
Just me.
Just Panda? I'm not judging at all?
Yeah, you are. It's it goes.
I don't get to.
Yeah,
It's
no,
all Panda.
no. Yeah, I'm the only one judging you guys. The judges are the usual judges all our contest goes to. Lucas will be included in this one because unfortunately Lucas isn't staff and doesn't usually get requested to judge any contest. But maybe one day Lucas will be able to judge all contests.
Maybe. So that's actually something that I didn't ask beforehand that I probably should have.
Well, if you could judge it. Oh, well, it's just our usual judges. There's no special. We don't do community judging because community judging is open to abuse of the system and popular vote. And unfortunately, I really, really hate the idea of popular vote.
I do too.
Yeah. So we don't.
That's a popularity contest. And it says it in the name.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes the most talented will not win. And I'm not about that. Also, I'll be honest. So one of the things that I do outside of, working in Web3 is I have a digital marketing company that I own and operate. And there have been a couple times in the past where there have been contests that my clients wanted to win. And so by myself, I won them for them. It's not it's not hard to bot or gamify things like that in Web 2. And it's not something I do anymore because I feel like it's dishonest, but it is definitely something that I have the ability to do if I were so inclined, and it's not difficult to make it happen. So I'm not about that at all. It's very unfair. It's very inaccurate.
I concur.
Sparky Snickle says, Panda is judging us, not the builds. Precisely, yeah. Sparky. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much right.
It's refreshing to read such understanding in so few words.
I don't know why I'm trying to sort the animation out on my robot cat when I need to actually finish the robot cat.
Because you're a perfectionist who is a master of her craft, and you will accept nothing less than the best.
But yeah, this is what I've got so far. I took one of the legs away.
Is it going to have 2 wheels or is it going to have 1?
No, it's only having one. One in the center.
Good. I love that.
Yeah.
I love those unicycle style robots.
Yeah, I was originally going to give it 2, but then I thought, nope, it's having 1 because it was hard enough doing 1 wheel. Like, I know I could just duplicate it and move it over, but then if I ever wanted to sort it to actually be something I use within the Creator Fund, if the theme ever comes up, then I would need to actually make that usable, which would require doing a whole load of node work. And guess what I hate doing?
Node work?
Yeah, with the animations where you have to go over every single little one and move it into the correct place for all the animations, unless you want it to just be stood still. And then have them go, hey, do you want to, put animations on this? They go yeah, sure. I'll do that for another 5 hours. It's fine.
So a dark figure in the chat asks about my glasses. So they say, I see you wearing orange glasses sometimes. Do you have earline syndrome? Or are they for blue light blocking? It's a little bit of both, actually. I don't know what earline syndrome is. When I say a little bit of both, I don't mean that. I apologize. What I mean is the blue light blocking side of things. So I have a light sensitivity. My eyes are incredibly photosensitive. So the glasses themselves are blue light blocking, but also they're like a quality of life thing for me. Staring at the screen for more than an hour or 2 without them on, my eyes just get tired and weak. And it's hard for me to focus. But when I put these on, I feel like it's kind of weird. It's like a refreshing change to whatever's happening. It's almost like I'm putting eye drops in, because within a couple seconds of putting them on, my eyes just feel different. But
That's
it's
nice.
also I used to get debilitating migraines.
Ooh.
And I've had them since I was a little kid. Ever since I was about 9 years old, I started getting these just terrible, terrible migraines. And ever since I started wearing these, they're prescription strength blue light blocking glasses, but there's no they filter UV lights and all that stuff as well. but ever since I started wearing them, the migraines I get has dropped from, one a week to one every 3 or 4 months.
Oh, that's good.
They're so cheap. They're these like cheapo prescription glasses that I get from the local pharmacy, and they have made my entire life better. It was like $15 or $20, and the quality of life has gone up so much since I started wearing them.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They're one of my favorite things ever. I literally, last time I went to the pharmacy, I bought like 15 of them just so I could store them all over the place, like in my car, in my house, in my office, everywhere.
You just have them ready?
Yep, no matter what. I think I got 3 pairs sitting within arm's reach of me right now. 2.
I don't know what island syndrome is, but I know that a couple of my friends who are dyslexic wear colored glasses so they can actually read.
I am also heavily dyslexic.
So I don't know, like, if that's what that is. I kind of want to look it up.
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
Neurologic condition resulting in overactive or overstimulated brain. That sounds like me.
One second. I'm going to look this up now.
Loud dog.
Curious. Hi, puppy.
The puppy has been delivered to my house and is going outside. She is super excited to be here again.
I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Ireland syndrome.
Yeah, Ireland.
But I mean, if that can be associated with dyslexia, then yes. Or if that's an offshoot of it, then I would say probably. If you want to classify it in that category, I'd be fine with that. Oh, print looks different. Environment looks different. Slow or inefficient reading, poor comprehension, eye strain. Absolutely.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
I just sometimes have difficulty concentrating sometimes.
Yeah, so it sounds like there's I do fit into that in some areas. I love it though. It's probably because of my dyslexia, I was told by teachers early on that I was not an intelligent human being.
Oh, I hate
in very aggressively negative terms. And so for a very long time, I believed them, and I thought I was, not smart. And then I realized eventually I found a teacher who was just like, she started capitalizing the first word first letter in every word, and it made learning to read so much easier. Or by that point, I already knew how to read. It was just difficult.
Yeah.
But once she did that, it made everything easier. And then the pieces started falling into place, the blocks started falling into place, and I started becoming a lot more coherent with it all. And I eventually realized I was actually pretty smart.
You are a smart person.
Huh?
You are a smart person.
Thank you. Takes one to know one.
I know.
Got her.
Yeah, I'm not modest at all.
You shouldn't be. You're a talented woman.
Thank you.
I don't like false modesty. I think it's a chain that people often put on themselves. It's just kind of pointless. If you're good at something, you should be proud of it. Talk about it. There's a difference between like being proud and bragging, but run with it. Be proud. And I love the ears you're doing right now. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. You like the ears?
I do. I think they're actually one of the best features on this so far.
Thank you. I'm not too sure what else I want to do with this. I'm just going to irritate everybody by saying all the rules again. And we are an hour in, so we can drop the form for anybody that has completed. Not that you should have, but we'll still drop it anyway, just in case. But yeah, the rules are, you have to make this during this 3 hours, so it shouldn't be anything you have already created. But there is also technically no way for me to know that unless I go through all of your tweets and somehow find it there.
And I will.
Yeah, Lucas is on it.
Will.
he's got a certain set of skills that he will use. He will search and he will hunt you down on Twitter, and he will use those skills. You will be afraid. But,
no regrets.
Anyway, small, medium, or large human template to be needed. It has to be the theme above Lucas's head, robots. You need to make it silver or grey as the majority colour, but with a twist. We're twisting it up. Ooh,
a twist?
Yeah, twist. Twisted. Let's do the twist. No. Anyway, a twist is you need an accent glow colour. It needs to glow. You only have the 3 hours, which means you have just under 2 hours remaining, or roughly 2 hours remaining. How long have people got left?
There is 2 hours, 5 minutes approximately.
There you go, guys. And you can unlock it and do any edits and import stuff over, but everything needs to be done by, actually, no, I shouldn't say import over. Unlock things and add, that's what I mean, and add pieces. Anybody who does a custom little animation for this character will get a bonus point. Literally anybody in the image that you send, if I can see that there's some sort of custom animation going on, you'll get a bonus point. A PandaPops approved bonus point.
That's the best kind of bonus point.
It really is. You should all want one. Definitely. And make sure to be tagging me and Lucas over on Twitter with like our @, and do like hashtag VoxEdit @VoxEdit. Even if you want to do progress ones, if you want to just put up an image as you're developing it.
We love that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm going to go so far as to say, if you don't do that, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Why do you want to disappoint me?
Oh, don't you disappoint Luke. You won't like Lucas when he's disappointed.
How dare? How dare?
How very dare you. But also, in about 15 minutes, we will do our usual little VT break, so I can make a cup of tea, and so I can throw food at my children.
Ooh, yes, throw it at them.
Yep.
We see progress pics of that as well.
The oldest may be pretty pissed off. The youngest would probably think it's a hilarious game and would want to do that every day. So, Go West always puts up progress pics. Go West, I can't wait to see what you are creating. But yes, make sure you do pop up progress pictures. So and make sure, even if you just tag Lucas, but just make sure you tag one of us, so one of us can look in our mentions and be like, oh, there we go. And I do have VoxEdit Twitter as well if I need to go over there, if you're only tagging VoxEdit Twitter. Because I've got the power to go on there.
So I missed this comment earlier, but about 6 minutes ago, Garnikin said, and now my dogs are searching my house looking for your puppy. And I love that.
Oh, do you want to see Go West's update? Go West, I hope you don't care that I'm showing this on screen. But I love this little TV box face, and I see the glow accent colors, and it kind of looks like you've given him a belly button. And I
love it.
Yeah, I
love
low-key love the belly button. I don't know if you meant it to be a belly button. Do empty control nodes count as nodes? Yes. Yes, they do. The only time you never need to worry about your node count is if you are creating a static asset. Because there's no movement, that when it goes over to Game Maker, it literally only counts one node. That is the only time that nodes don't matter. But for literally all VoxEdit contests that usually run, they require you to do animation. So yeah, empty nodes do count as nodes.
That's a great question. Who asked that?
Sparky.
Well done, Sparky. I should have expected something like that to come from you. That's a really good question because I did not know the answer to that one, and I feel a little more educated having heard it.
And Sparky, if you didn't see my message to you in Half Dork's channel, just to get the thing that we were talking about, just like you're on the watch list, so just be more active. And yeah, because you're already on the watch list, so you might be hearing something soon-ish.
Ooh, watch list, she says.
Yes.
I don't know what she's talking about, but I have an idea about what she's talking about. Just, from context clues.
Okay, so Maddox, so far I like that we've got the glowing eyes, but also I'm not seeing too much robotiness. This just kind of looks like a creepy ghost man thing. Like
fairly certain Maddox literally just started.
Okay, Maddox, I like where you're starting at. But also, this would actually be really good as a creepy little ghost guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, right there, that's it. You're done.
Is?
Yeah, as is. Like that. Maybe give him like a bit of a spooky pointed head hat thing. But, which reminds me, I've been pretty obsessed with the Cult of Lamb. Like, I was up until like 1-ish playing that. And then I played it again today. I was like, I'll get some house chores done. But as soon as that's finished, I'm playing Cult of the Lamb. Cult of Lamb? The Cult of Lamb? Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's the game that you and Conrad are playing.
Yeah.
And Conrad, all I know is that I heard the audio for it for like 10 seconds.
Oh, it's so cute.
It was adorable.
It is. It really is. It's equal parts wonderful. Cute and creepy. Like playing it. Yeah, like I'm playing it and it's just like, and then another thing happens and I'm like, okay, that's a thing. I'm probably gonna do 2 versions of the game. So this one, I'm trying to be really nice to my, in the cult. So I'm trying not to do any, murdery things. Like, it's all very let's, have nice feasts. And, instead of, murdery, fights to the death and stuff like that, it's let's just do nice things. Let's be a nice cult. To this weird demonic leader.
I find both options to be equally pleasing. Fully encourage this. I'm really excited to hear more updates about this.
Yeah, at the minute I'm playing the nice version, but as soon as I've sort of finished it, I'm gonna start, because you can have multiple saves on there, which I really like. I really don't like it when a game only lets you have one save.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. But,
and you can do the multi-save, so you can go assassin, barbarian, wizard, do all of those at once. Yes.
Yep. All of them. Give me all of them. But yeah, this is sorry, whose was this? Lady Voxel Lady, not Lady Voxel, Voxel Lady. This is really cute. I like the little wheel. I like what you've done here. Maybe add just a little bit of detail, and because you've got plenty of time, I would suggest maybe trying for that extra bonus point, because sometimes it really is 1 point between you and first place.
The more robot-y, the better.
Yeah. And because you've got time as well, I would suggest maybe trying to do an animation on the mouth to make it look like it's talking. I always love a good mouth animation. Maybe do a little jumpy jump or a little... In fact, actually, no, my biggest thing is on his hands. Separate... I don't know how you've done the hands exactly, but it looks like you've just kind of done a circle all as one for the hand. Split that into 2, so it's like a circle, but 2 separate pieces, and then you can make it pincer open and close as an animation. It is separate. There we go. Yes, me. Me?
Yes, you.
Me, okay.
You.
Okay.
So you took 2 legs and made them into 1 with the 1 wheel. Could they possibly take 2 legs and make them into, say, 4? So it's like a crab-like creature?
You could do. I didn't take 2 legs. I took 1 leg, made it into 1 wheel, and deleted the second leg.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you could add extra legs.
Yes. Yes, you can add whatever you want on here. We've got another one by Sahan Oz Kaplan. I can't say this person's name. But also, I really love what they've done here. They've, like, added, like, a little weird corkscrewy thing in the center. I like this. I think that looks super cool.
That's got a very Ready Player One H vibe to it, because her character, like, when she, like, rotates and stuff, her spine is the center, and she can, like, do, like, a complete 360, so she can shoot people all around her as she's going through those, like, arena kill games. So that's awesome. I love that. And it's the bigger template too. So haven't seen one of those yet in the descriptions. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Trouble Buffer, this is your one. Great. Why can't people have the same names for their Twitter? I've had this when people submit stuff in contests and they come into my chat and they're like, oh, where did I place or how did I do? Like, can you give me some feedback? And I'm like, okay, I can't find your name in the form. What name did you put? And it's a totally different name to what I know them as. Like, how am I meant to give you feedback if you're just like, oh yeah, can you look at mine with no other information?
Maybe we could do multiple names, like your Twitter name, your whatever stream you watch from name, like you got your Twitch name or your YouTube name, something like that to help you out in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of categories already. We have name,
you're right.
We have Sandbox name, and then we do ask for their Twitter as well. But then, But then people do go by something different on Twitch at times. AYZ,
I have the same username on everything, as does Panda.
Pretty much. There's slight variations. Like Twitch is PandaPops 90 because I couldn't have PandaPops. YouTube I have PandaPops. DLive I have PandaPops because I started on DLive super early.
Okay.
So nobody else had that name. Twitter.
There's only one PandaPops in my mind.
Me.
Exactly. If I was to say somebody else right now, that would be quite rude.
Just a tad.
Like, actually, I know this other person, PandaPops 35, and they are the OG PandaPops in my mind. No. PandaPops 35 can jump off a cliff. I don't know who they are. They are imaginary and therefore unimportant.
Who is PandaPops 35? Do I need to fight someone right now?
Yes, please. Wait, no.
Make up your mind. Yes or no?
I'm trying to be ambiguous here. Quit calling me out. Okay. I'm looking for... Oh, there we go. Look at the progress pics now. Oh, I really hope Go West's Robit has like some sort of like pixelated style face or something. Love this.
Caratroz's real Twitter name is their real name. Caratroz, your real name is Caratroz? I've never met a person actually...
His Twitter name is Augusto.
Oh.
It's actually Augusto Ascudi. I don't know how to say the last name. Ascudi? I'm clearly butchering this, but yes. Oh my goodness. There's a video on Caratro's page of a snake in a robot walker body.
What?
I just scroll down. I'll tag you in it. It's beautiful. I don't know what's happening here, but it's sincerely wonderful. It's like the snake was like, "Hey, yo, guys, I want legs," and they were like, "We got you, fam." And they made it legs.
That sounds beautiful.
It really is.
Oh no, that's weird. Oh, what am I watching?
You're watching art. That's what you're watching. Beautiful art in the making.
Do you know what it's more like? It's like they've just found like a pipe and they decided to give the pipe some legs and a snake just accidentally went in there.
I think it looks like a wiener dog.
Kind of looks like a crocodile gone wrong.
Ooh.
Oh, they're no. They're starting to make the creatures off of Horizon. Have you watched that? Horizon, like Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn, the game?
Oh, no, I have not. I thought you were talking about like the Netflix show, like New Horizons or...
No.
I don't know. I'm thinking of like New Life, I think. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I cannot name things today.
That's okay, I forgive this
I appreciate that. Go West says, what kind of face? Oh, I meant like a... Let me think of a movie or a show that could represent that one. Ron's Gone Wrong. The robot in that has like a pixel style face where his smile changes, or his mouth changes based on his mood, but it's just a few pixels moving in a different direction. So it's got like a baseline, and then for a smile, it's 2 pixels are going up, and for a frown, 2 pixels are going down. Angry or confused is just all the pixels are in line. It's a very simple style of doing like human expression with a pixelated base. Carotros says, this is the most bizarre thing humankind ever did. And I will not disagree with you on that. But at the same time, it's bizarre, but it's also wonderful. And I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I'm not a huge fan of snakes. I don't dislike them. I'm not scared of them. I just, not a big fan. But that, I'm a big fan of that.
I'm making some kitty claws.
There we go. This is a lot like we were talking about with the toenails.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. Andy, you're so talented.
So are you.
Thank you.
Have I ever told you how apparently my sincere compliments to people sometimes sounds like I'm being patronizing and I hate it? So,
like earlier when we were talking about colors?
Yeah, a little bit like that. So this is how I justify it. So I grew up with my nan, who is the sweetest woman in the world. Absolutely, she's so loving, so kind and loving, to the point where sometimes I don't know how to take in that amount of love, because it's a lot of love. But she's also super supportive. So for the slightest things, as a child, and I witnessed her doing this with all my younger cousins as well, so I was the oldest. So it would be like if I jumped over maybe something that was like this high as a child, I would get like the biggest round of applause going, oh my gosh, you're the best jumper ever. And I would legit think, oh my god, I'm really good at jumping. Okay, but this means that in my mind, because that's the most significant amount of compliments I ever received was from her, that is how I try and compliment other people. So when my partner does a good job, I go, oh my god, you've done amazing. And he's like, what? I was like, I'm complimenting you. It's like, it doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you're being patronizing. But luckily, he's used to it. So he knows that I'm complimenting him now.
I like it. That means you guys are learning about each other.
Yes.
It means you guys care about each other.
Oh, gosh, I hope we do know, like, we've learned about each other. Because we had our 14 years together, like...
14 years, congratulations.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
On the 8th of this month, so however many days ago that was.
And didn't you also get engaged recently?
I did. We will have a Sandbox
Congratulations.
wedding.
That's wonderful. I love that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, no wedding yet. because we're saving up to buy a new house. But at some point,
Priorities.
yes.
Place to live first. Party
Well,
second.
better place to live first.
Yes, that's
I'm
obviously
not-
you're not,
yeah,
streaming from the street right now.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Is that
You're so
really my
talented.
dog you hear, or is it just a passerby?
So Dr. Metaverso is asking about the theme. Yes, any robot. So you're using the small, medium, or large templates. Turn it into a robot, color it gray or silver of some kind, and then give it an accent that is glowing. And the example that I've been giving is think Terminator, how the killer T-1000s have those glowing red eyes whenever they turn on kill mode.
Or if you tune in to D&D, think how Lex Luthor's character has a thing in the middle of his chest that shoots out lightning.
Lightning launcher.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
That's all right.
I love my character's name.
I like it too. At first, I thought when you went with the name Lex, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking like from Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, was that what you were going for to start with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Lex Luthor is one of my favorite characters from DC. One of his quotes is, some people can read War and Peace and walk away thinking it's a simple novel, while others can read a salt packet and walk away with the secrets of the universe, or something along those lines.
Okay.
And it's just, his character is so well done. He's so well written. He's intelligent. I know he's evil, but is he that evil?
Well, I mean, in Smallville, I never felt like he was evil.
On Smallville, they are such a jerk to him. Like,
yeah,
Lex is so good in like the first couple seasons, and everybody is mean to him. The Kents are mean to him. Clark is dishonest to him. Everybody treats him like poo because of his dad.
And we're not the sum of our parents.
No, but eventually I feel like they drive him into that life because they're so mean to him all the time.
I agree.
So this is actually something me and my wife were talking about last night.
No, I 100% agree. I feel like it was, like, that's the reason he became how he was.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, so I originally based the character off of Lex Luthor and Tony Stark. I felt like my artificer being based off of two inventors was a good call. And then the visuals for it were, Tony Stark, Iron Man, and Hellboy.
Yes. Full of love, Hellboy.
Mm. Well, he's a tiefling. And I literally, I didn't know which class to use, so I just did one of those random class generators, and it's like, you're going to be a tiefling. And I was like, cool, let's do that.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm being human. I'm not making it complicated.
So AYZ is saying they just currently started rewatching Smallville, and they're on season 1. Me and my wife recently started doing the same thing. Apparently, Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling started their own podcast. I think it's called Talkville. And what they're doing is they're rewatching the show, and then they're talking about what was happening on set, like the process and everything that went into filming it and having fun with it and the challenges and just what every episode was like. And then they're having guests come on and speak with them. And I adored the show Smallville when it first came out. It holds up so well. Like, it's still really good. So what we're doing is, as they're rewatching episodes, me and my wife are rewatching the episode like right before we listen to the podcast. So it's like, instead of just being like this, 50-minute episode, 40-minute episode, it's like a 2-hour-long process because it's episode and then podcast. And it's a lot of fun seeing those two things together. Podville. Yes, it might be Podville. Oh, I will actually look it up. I want to get that right. It's Talkville Podcast.
I like it. I'm like super concentrating right now. I hope I'm not taking too much words. No, words are gone. I'll think about it in a minute.
Do your thing. When it comes to actually being productive on writing, if I'm talking while I'm writing, then I can't do both at the same time. There'll be like one type every 60 seconds. And yeah, so I feel you. So if you need to focus, you focus. We're watching art in the making. I think everybody's fine with that.
Am I doing my stream? Am I done? Does it look like I'm done? No, I'm not.
It does not. Looks like you are still creating.
Tiny human asking if I'm done. Although, we should probably do a quick 5 to 10 minute break for me to make a cup of tea and throw food at the kids. So, before we go for a quick 10-minute break, what I do want to say is when we come back, we will have an NFT giveaway! There we go. Cool. And right before we leave, we'll run down the rules. Once again, this is a live VoxEdit contest. You have 3 hours during this contest to take part. You can join at any point, but you won't have the entire 3 hours. You can only use small, medium, or large human template, can be unlocked, can add pieces to it, can take pieces away, but everything needs to be made during the 3 hours. The theme is robots right above Lucas, and the special color that has to be used on the majority is grey silver. You need to, as a fun little twist it up and shake it about, is you need to add a glow accent color. Lucas will be dropping the form when we get back for submissions, as well as a giveaway form a few minutes after we get back. So, yeah, we'll be back in a moment.
Back in a moment.
Let's go to this
commercial break.
Yes. Right. Your voice is muted for a moment. I'm going to quickly throw food at the kids. And, yeah. I'll be... Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Okay. Find that original one you saved, and there we go. We've got all the animations open, and we can now add child nodes and all of this down on the skeleton. Here is a Panda tip for you guys within VoxEdit animation. Many of you are wondering how you can go about hiding and making things just appear, much like this bit of smoke right here. So we're going to select just this one in particular. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want your item hidden inside the main asset. So I've got it hidden in the fireplace. You can't see it from underneath, can't see it from the side. And we move our arrowhead right up until the point that we want it to appear. We press this, and then the very next frame, we also jump it to where we want it to be. Then we do our animation of it going up, and it's going up and up until it reaches the top point that we want it to reach, and then single keyframe, and it's right back down here. Hopefully this has helped you guys understand a little bit of how to make something appear and disappear instantly within VoxEdit Animator. Hope you guys enjoyed PandaPops VoxEdit quick tips.
Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another PandaPops quick tips. For today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how you can unlock a template so you can play about with the animation and add to the skeleton. All you need to do is open up your chosen template, save it, then head back to the animator, create new assets, name it whatever you need to name it, and then off of the root over here, we do import hierarchy, find that original one you saved, and there we go. We've got all the animations open, and we can now add child nodes and all of this down on the skeleton. Here is a Panda tip for you guys within VoxEdit animation. Many of you are wondering how you can go about hiding and making things just appear, much like this bit of smoke right here. So we're going to select just this one in particular. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want your item hidden inside the main asset. So I've got it hidden in the fireplace. You can't see it from underneath, can't see it from the side. And we move our arrowhead right up until the point that we want it to appear. We press this, and then the very next frame, we also jump it to where we want it to be. Then we do our animation of it going up, and it's going up and up until it reaches the top point that we want it to reach, and then single keyframe, and it's right back down here. Hopefully this has helped you guys understand a little bit of how to make something appear and disappear instantly within VoxEdit Animator. Hope you guys enjoyed PandaPops VoxEdit quick tips.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready for the sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another PandaPops quick tips. For today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how you can unlock a template so you can play about with the animation and add to the skeleton. All you need to do is open up your chosen template, save it, then head back to the animator, create new assets, name it whatever you need to name it, and then off of the root over here, we do import hierarchy, find that original one you saved, and there we go. We've got all the animations open, and we can now add child nodes and all of this down on the skeleton. Here is a Panda tip for you guys within VoxEdit animation. Many of you are wondering how you can go about hiding and making things just appear, much like this bit of smoke right here. So we're going to select just this one in particular. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want your item hidden inside the main asset. So I've got it hidden in the fireplace. You can't see it from underneath, see it from the side. And we move our arrowhead right up until the point that we want it to appear. We press this, and then the very next frame, we also jump it to where we want it to be. Then we do our animation of it going up, and it's going up and up until it reaches the top point that we want it to reach, and then single keyframe, and it's right back down here. Hopefully this has helped you guys understand a little bit of how to make something appear and disappear instantly within VoxEdit Animator. Hope you guys enjoyed PandaPops VoxEdit quick tips. Hello everyone and welcome back from our little small break that we went to go do. Apparently I didn't turn my audio off straight away, so
What?
you guys are welcome. Hey Radcon Dad, welcome into the stream.
Where is he? Where is he?
Where is he?
Where is he?
He's on Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not coming up on the restream. What's going on?
Oh my god, I'm right here.
Conrad!
Oh,
What's up, man? How are ya?
Oh, I'm doing swell, just enjoying my morning and trying to have a day off, but you know, I'm addicted to you guys.
Aww. We're addicted
One
to
thing-
you too.
Panda.
Hmm.
I'm watching the stream on restream. It looks like my image got
Yeah, fine.
moved
Yeah,
way up.
no. You're fine now. I've edited it.
Oh.
As soon as I
Oh.
heard Conrad's voice, I was like, yeah, that's gonna fuck up Lucas's screen.
Oh
Oh,
no! Oh no! Because you have the okay,
Yeah.
you're doing the stream through
Through
Discord and whatnot.
Yeah.
Through Discord like
yeah.
we were doing it the other day.
All
Yeah.
right. My
Yeah.
bad. I
No,
moved
no.
things around everybody.
No.
No, you're
It's
good. We're
it's
happy to have
fine.
you here.
Yeah. Now it's a
Well, what have I-
an extra party. It was already a party before.
What have I missed out on? What are we doing here?
We're building robots.
Okay, so we're doing quick contests, right?
Yes.
Where the whole concept is build a thing in 2 hours.
3 hours.
3
so close.
hours. Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We did one contest because people were asking. The last one we did, the kitchen contest, that was only 2 hours, and I'm gonna be honest, that was stressful. I did not enjoy that.
I'm glad we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of small little details that you could miss, that kind of thing. That's the frustrating bit about that contest.
Oh, it was more just. It was just really stressed. Like, it wasn't enough time. It's like 3 hours. Sometimes I feel like with 3 hours, I have a little extra time, which is fun because then I don't have to stress. But with 2 hours, I was building right up until we finished.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And usually I'm like done. And we have a chat. I look at other people's submissions on Twitter and we have a laugh. I name them. I give them backstories. We didn't have time for that.
No backstories? No names?
Well, to be honest, it would have been a little bit hard to make backstories for some of the kitchen items.
I've seen Brave Little Toaster. I know that's a lie.
I have not seen that.
Oh my goodness.
What? You've never seen a Brave Little Toaster?
No.
It's about a brave little toaster. Everything's in the name there. He's brave, he's little, but he's so big. His heart is so full.
Sentient kitchen appliances.
Yeah. Is it a Disney movie?
I do believe that one was Disney, yeah.
It's an older Disney movie.
Is it a Disney movie or is it a Disney short? Like the ones where they play.
It's a whole movie.
It's a full thing? Okay.
Yeah. There's a
few. I'm going to look it up real quick.
I'll have to help you out here.
Brave Little Toaster. 1987. Back when the imaginations about robots were non-existent. I'm just kidding.
Almost.
Wow.
But I'm on VHS. I like it.
There is quite a few of them. Brave Little Toaster. Brave Little Toaster's Christmas, I think. Brave Little Toaster.
Well, how many times can this toaster be brave? Like, surely after the first time, they can't be brave anymore.
Well, no, they are. I mean, you can be brave in so many situations. Just simply waking up and getting out of the bed can be considered brave for some.
Wow, yeah, that is very true.
Deep and true. John Lovitz was the voice of the radio in that show? What?
Nice. I can hear it now, though.
I can hear it now, too. This has got like a... Phil Harton was the air conditioner. Whoa. Oh my god, this is a star-studded cast. I had no idea.
Garnakin loved the little blanket. Oh, yeah. I made a brave little toaster, but he didn't even get noticed. Oh. Well, we're going to have to see some brave little toasters in this VoxEdit contest as we're seeing some robots show up.
Ooh. They've got 1 hour and 23 minutes left to create robots of epic proportions.
Right.
They need to be epic.
Now all of chat is throwing out their ideas and getting this wonderful toaster idea on lock.
Oh.
Do you like the eyes I'm doing?
Is the best. I do. Actually, really do. I like everything that you're doing right now.
But
the ears are still my favorite part, and the wheels, or wheel singular, is
the wheel's a bit shoddy, but we'll pretend. We don't see
I like the wheel. I love the fact that you took it from a biped to almost like a monoped. Is that a word? Is monoped a word?
I mean,
sure.
Unicycle? I don't really know what you'd say there. Like, I was laughing at the concept, not at you. Trying to figure out what you'd say there.
Yeah. No, I'm like biped, 2 legs, mono, unicycle.
Help us out, chat. We're struggling.
Monoped is having but 1 foot or leg.
There you go.
Okay. Cool.
It's a real world.
Well, no,
I did not
1
make that
foot
up.
or leg. It's a wheel.
Exactly.
So, but it's not a leg or a foot.
But it's an appendage.
Right,
yeah, but it doesn't say one appendage.
I mean, you're just unicycled now. That's all.
We've got Steam Cultivator in the chat, and she says, "Hey, what's up? I heard you were making robots." And the answer to that question is yes. We are making robots. You gonna join us, Becky?
Please
You gonna make a robot? I know you're quite talented.
She is very talented.
She is. Maybe? Oh, I'm sincerely excited to see whatever Becky creates.
Oh, look at the cat with its eyes. The eyes are my favorite bits. I know you say the ears are yours, but look.
Is it possible for you to do me a solid in one of these animation lines? Okay. So you're gonna have one of the eyes disappear, one of the 3 pixels disappear, and then one of the center pixels on one of the eyes move to move to make a line.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you want to do. I am going to do that as well.
So
like a people's eyebrow?
Well, so we have it blink.
Yeah.
Right?
You want
Or
it
do
so
a
it's
little
like
wink,
a winking.
and then make the other side have a heart appear.
Okay, we can do that. I was going to do multiple different eyes.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot there's a lot that you guys can do with just 1 pixel that you can't even like conceptualize usually. But once you see little things like this, it begins to really paint a picture. It's super easy.
Yeah, I did a couple of those sort of alternating eyes with my happy little elf. But it was it was quite hard to do that. Let me see if I can find it.
Lucas, anytime that I'm rambling, you cut me off to give me the knowledge that they need.
No, you're good.
Oh,
we
need
an hour
to
and a
drop
half
the
of
thing.
time to fill. Oh yes, the form.
Drop this submission form. So the next form being dropped will be the submission form if anybody has finished their creation. Just remember, for anybody in their renders that show an animation that they've done during this contest, you will get a bonus point. But this is my... Oh, that's not my happy little elf. Where did my happy little elf go? There it is. So this is my happy little elf. Now, this is a teeny tiny asset. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 voxels wide. But he does have a happy face, like this. And he does have oh wait, no, I changed it. Oh yeah, his asleep face. So you can't tell too much, but his eyes get blacked out, so he usually has blue eyes. So he has blue eyes. And then he's got lots of different things. But originally I did want loads of different eyes with him, but because his face is only 5 voxels wide, it was very hard to do that. But with this one, because its face is big, you can do lots of little things like Conrad suggested. I also dribbled a bit while I was speaking. Sorry, I apologize for anybody that saw that.
We didn't see it. We didn't see anything. And it definitely wasn't on film.
So, as a good rule of thumb when you're creating things, do you like things to have a symmetricality to them as in your creation? I'm going somewhere with this.
As in when I'm creating or when I'm looking at other people's creations?
Generally when you're creating and like you want to try and assist yourself and make it a little bit more user friendly for your process, do you usually start with something that has a line base where it's 1 voxel thick and then you build on either side of that, making the symmetrical?
Most of the time, yes, unless it's going to be something super unique, in which case it gets very frustrating. So I do like to work with a good symmetry.
All right, yeah. So I'm right with you there. I guess my question is kind of harder to for me to get out. So if we go to the face here on our creature, you can see how he's got an even number of voxels in between, but if in between the eyeballs, so we have 2 voxels between the eyeballs. So his whole head is 2 voxels thick in between his eyes. And if it were to be 3 voxels thick, then you can have that center line to kind of mess with like a nose or something like that to really change the dynamic on the character. Do you prefer having it to where you don't have that extra center line to work off of?
For his eyes, yes, but purely because of how I've done the outside part of his head. So if his head was slightly thicker, then to me that would make more sense. Okay. If I wanted to get a nose sort of centered, what I would do, if I wanted to add that, I would do that as a separate piece, and I would put it in between the 2, so it would be in between the 2 voxels. in the middle. Like,
Right.
I just use claws as an example. And I do child node, and I'd give him a nose. Nose. There it is. So I would then just move that to be 0.5. Nope, you're going the wrong way. Solely centered at 0. So then that would be like placed in the middle of it all.
Right. So instead of having to worry about making it have its own voxel set, you're just kind of going in between on a whole different.
Yeah. As
Okay.
an addition as an additional node. Now, if I wanted to cut back on the amount of nodes that I'm using, then yeah, I probably would maybe extend his head slightly to add that in there, or I'd just give him a slightly thicker nose, like on the asset itself, on the model itself, on the head itself. But for this,
Right.
it because it sort of works this way. It's okay.
I always find myself struggling whenever I'm making pixel art or working with voxels, whether or not I want to have that just extra little bit of thickness in between things, or if I'm going to make something that's going to be out of the symmetry of the lines and like the gradients that we've already set up for the character, instead of have to start a new set, right? As you just did with that little nose piece that you could add.
Yeah, so I think a lot of the time it can be just playing around with it and seeing what works for you and what you like. But this, for me,
Everybody's
makes more
different.
sense. Yeah,
Right. Just basically working on a 4 or a 5, right?
yeah.
Like voxels wide at this point.
Well, this is slightly wider than that. This tiny little elf was on 5 voxels thick. This one's head is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the main part of the head.
Right.
Yeah. So
And if you were to make that 15 and have just that little center
you'd
piece,
have
right.
you'd have the center in the middle, and that would probably make it easier for the nose.
I believe everybody has an hour 45 left.
113.
113. Oh my goodness gracious, we're going fast.
Yeah, I haven't finished.
I'm distracting you, learning.
You are distracting me.
All of the knowledge.
But it's totally fine to distract me.
Oop, I'll be right back. I need to turn on my fan. It just turned off. 1 second.
No worries.
I'll let you, it's fine. Are there any requirements for the tweet? If you do want to tweet it out, make sure you are tagging VoxEdit, tagging myself, tagging Lucas. You can tag Conrad, because Conrad's here right now. Make sure you are atting VoxEdit and all of that stuff, just so we can see it, but you don't need to. It's only if you want to tweet it and have us have a little look at it before the end. Maybe give you some feedback, which I usually do in like the last half an hour. Usually try and have a little look and give people a little bit of feedback, but I think it might be a good time for a form.
Which form would that be?
A giveaway form.
Got it, coach.
Right. And can we go over the info on what we're supposed to be creating here and what are the kind of rules?
You want to
and
drop
whatnot?
the rules on them, Panda, while I drop the form?
I will. So, for the rules of the contest, you have 3 hours to take part, which started just under 2 hours ago. So, 3 hours, you need to use only medium, or large template. It can be unlocked. You can take pieces out, you can add pieces, but everything needs to be created during this time frame. The theme, everything has to be done to the theme. Above Lucas's head is robots, and you need to use the majority of your asset needs to be grey or silver with with a little twist, shake it up a little bit, add an additional thing, which is you need a emission accent color. So glow color on your asset as well. So we're looking for medium, large templates being used, theme, robots, main color, gray silver with an accent glow color. And I think that's everything. Oh, and tweet as well, so we can look at your stuff.
Yes, please. Panda.
Yes.
Only version of the form that I have right now to give out is the one that is editable.
Oh no.
Would you mind if I made a copy of this and just made it non-editable?
It's editable by you.
Yes?
Yeah, not everybody else. You would be sending the link. They should be able to edit it.
Yeah, I can grab it from the back end. Sorry. Never mind.
We figured it out, team.
Oh, you usually just use the send thing. Yeah, you you just need to click send and do short.
Yep.
That thing. My bad. No. We both jinx.
Oh. How dare you jinx me?
You can't speak until I say your name. Now punch yourself because I can't do it for you.
I don't wanna.
Stop talking! I haven't said your name.
Seems abusive.
That's the rule. That is literally the rules of Jinx. If you speak, you get a little slap. Have you never played by those rules? Lucas. There, I said your name 3 times. You're allowed to talk.
No idea.
You've never...
At that point, I was just going to start being quiet. Goes says, I owe you a Coke. And we found out recently that Panda does not like American Coke.
But British Coke does taste nice. Although I did find out it's only if it's out of like the machines at places instead of out of the bottles. But yeah, American.
Wait, you mean the guns, like the like restaurants?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you like the bagged stuff better than the bottled?
No, I like the bottled stuff.
So you don't like the stuff out of the guns?
Yeah, no, that tastes like syrup.
Yes, it does.
Yes, I did not enjoy that.
All right, that giveaway form has been dropped in the chat. And now I'm going to head on over to Twitter, and I'm going to throw it over there as well. So that everyone can take part.
That's nice.
There we go.
No, heart eye is far too big. Let's do a smaller heart eye. How do I do a smaller heart eye? Right, pixel heart.
So big.
Okay, that's how we do it. Definitely not cheating. Nope.
There is no cheating.
No, just...
There's only talent. Oh, I like how you can see the actual eyes through it, so you know exactly what you're like the template you're working with.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't spend a whole lot of time in VoxEdit, if you can't tell.
Yeah, you can take that off. So the only time you can see sort of the back end of this is if you already put it into the skeleton. And then you go to edit it, and you have to click the pen tool from the skeleton to see it. You can also toggle it off by pressing this little ghost. That'll take everything away. But you have to go like in the skeleton with the little pens there instead of using the pen over on the library panel.
Gotcha. So many subtle nuances to learn when it comes to VoxEdit and Game Maker.
Yes, I don't know Game Maker very well. Oh, you don't need to get the answer correct. There's no, no, you don't need to get it correct. It's just a thing. It's like when we ask people what my favorite color is or what my age is, and we give the option of 90, and then I get mad at people.
Stop giving people options that'll make you mad.
No! I like telling them off.
You know what? That's fair. I can respect that.
Right. You just need a clear outlet to get out that anger. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're just planning for it.
I like that. I like planning. I like planning and like lists and things of those natures. That English made sense.
Yeah.
Don't need to question it.
We're with you. Don't worry.
Doing so many different eyes on this little bugger right now.
I'm certain it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to go pick up another cup of coffee, everybody. I'll return here in a moment. But
Later, dude.
I'm happy to keep hanging out, though.
Yeah, feel free to.
See you soon.
See you soon. Have fun coffee rising, if that's a word.
It is now.
Gosh, I
Trademark.
hope so. Yeah. Yeah, just like the good morning, afternoon, evening. Trademarked by PandaPops.
TM.
TM.
Oh, 1 second.
No.
That was my Discord taking a poop.
Oh.
But I return just to leave again. I saw.
Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, yeah, my picture's still okay. It's good.
Oh, yeah, no, because I already cropped it. Oh, wait, did he actually leave? Did he leave? Or I thought he just stayed in. No, he's still there.
Well,
That's why it's all okay.
yeah.
He's popped out and he'll be back.
Got it, coach.
That's the wrong way. That way. No, that was
Weldon over on YouTube asks a good question. They say, is there a prize for this contest? Panda?
Yes, we have 1,000 sand in prizes total. Now, depending on how many people actually put in valid submissions, it is either the top 3 or the top 5. We were very on the cusp for the kitchen one. Now, that was only a 2-hour contest. It was very close for it to only be a top 3, but there was enough. I was like, actually, we'll do top 5. So it does vary. So it's either 1,000 sand distributed between the top 3 or the top 5 people.
Now, do you weight that differently? Like, is there a first place, second place, third place? Or is it just 3 prizes?
It's rated first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you frozen for everybody else? Can everybody else see Lucas moving at all?
I don't. I was shaking my head no, and I didn't see it. So it
No.
looks like I am frozen.
Okay. Can I just turn it on and off again? No, I broke it!
Oh.
Do you know what? We practiced this last time, so I think...
We did. I'm nodding my head, but you cannot see that anymore. So I'm going to start being more verbal. We did.
Yeah. It's
There
not...
I
Do you
am.
know what?
Hmm.
Are you back? Why are you tiny?
Wait a second. It looks like there's a window over a window because I saw movement in the bottom left corner. Yeah, see? 1 second.
Yeah.
Trying to wave my hands. See you? Yeah.
Why
Nope,
has
not
it done
seeing 'em.
this? No, I see what it's doing. Right. You disappear for a minute. You...
Oh, there's my hands. You see my hands moving?
Yeah, I see your hands moving. There we go. Right, Discord. And then, no, Alt. That's, no, Alt. Alt is meant to let me trim it. There we go. I'm
Got a
not
really good
getting...
question in the chat.
Go ahead.
So from Vici Qmax. Vici Qmax asks, we can use the templates you said, or can we use them as a basis and use parts of other templates to spice things up?
So you can use parts of a medium and large on a small, or a small on a medium or large, or a medium large on whatever. You can only use those templates. So you can't take a part of a fish or a rabbit and add it to it. So the only templates you can use is anything from the small, medium, or large. You can obviously unlock them and change them, but everything needs to be created during the stream.
I'm frozen again.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it doesn't like me putting Discord down in my bar. Move. No,
Yep,
there you
moving.
are. You move it. There we go.
Got it, coach. We figured it out. The mystery has been solved. Still moving. Still moving.
I like how
Yeah.
you're just checking this now. Like, I need to make sure I'm moving.
Well, there was a period of time where I stopped moving to read something that somebody was saying. And due to the delay between what I'm doing and what shows up on screen, I saw that and I was like, oh, I froze again. Like, wait, no, I didn't.
No, not frozen. Just sitting still.
I'm a really bad multitasker. So that comes into play with everything, including moving.
Heart 2. Yes.
Gonna need you to check Twitter really quick.
You need me to check Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You should have a,
Is it in my mentions?
it will be, from Vox Machina.
Of course Vox Machina has done something like this. I am going to start questioning whether Vox Machina is doing this on stream or has it pre-made.
How?
In all
Just
fairness,
one word.
yeah.
How?
In all fairness, they aren't sat here chatting away.
No, they're not. They're not in the chat being quite active. It's just so good, so fast.
Vox Machina makes a lot of very, very, very good assets. They are very good.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I wanted to ask chat about how do you like the idea of maybe making this more into something a little bit more professional? Would people want to watch maybe a VoxEdit contest show that would, you know, maybe be a set of contestants, like everybody submits a few portfolio pieces in, which go through for like me and a few other people to judge whether they should go into a show that takes over a couple of weeks, where they have to record their screen, maybe do some like talking and stuff, and maybe think something like Great British Bake Off, the tattoo guys stuff, you know, like a VoxEdit Masters, maybe? With a weekly show where people get voted off over, you know, 6 to 7 weeks. Is that something people would like to watch?
That style of show is incredibly popular for a reason.
That's what I was thinking. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is why currently, right now, this is what I'm doing, these live VoxEdit contests, to get a feel over whether that would be something people would want to watch.
That is a really good idea.
So
that is an insanely good idea. It's one of those ideas that's so good, I'm like, I can't believe that I haven't heard this from more people before, because it also feels like it's one of those ideas that's like staring you in the face.
I try not to talk about it too often, purely because this is something I've already pitched.
I love it.
This is something I've already pitched. This is something another member has also, another staff member has also mentioned. Like, they'd watched my live VoxEdit contest and said, have you thought about this? And I was like, actually, this is something I already want to do. And this is something I've already been planning to get done.
I love it. I love it. So much so, once again, if you don't do it, I'm going to start getting angry.
Don't get angry at me again. Every time.
Sad. Depressed.
This is all I had while we were in New York, guys. He was just like, I'm gonna get angry at you if you just don't start doing stuff. It's like, if you don't hurry up and leave the building that we were meant to have left. Did you know, like, Alex and nobody thought about messaging you about where I was? I had no signal in New York. And so when I got back to the hotel, I had, like, tons of missed calls. Apparently, like, they thought I'd, like, gotten lost and disappeared. And not a single person thought to say, hey, maybe we should ask Lucas. Like, because you were... That's the one thing, though. I didn't want to end up not, like, leaving with you guys. So you were the first person I saw. And I was just like, Lucas, wait here for me. I'm going to pee. And then we went for a hunt for a pillow for you.
Pillows.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we had a chat with the staff for ages.
Yep.
We had to go. They locked us in.
They were very chatty.
Yeah. They were really nice.
They were really nice.
Yeah, they were very, very nice. But yeah, the Vox Machina, this is great. Love this. But yeah, for the contest I'm on about, it would be both pre-recorded and live content. So it would be pre-recorded from what the contestants do, and it would be live in terms of the judges and host looking at what the contestants have submitted and then making a ruling. So live, you will see who gets voted off every week.
I love it. I think it's a wonderful idea. I really do. And I think that people are really going to enjoy watching it. People like watching streams because it's educational. It's fun. They get to hang out with the community. They get to do their thing. But people also really enjoy things like Netflix and Hulu because they can have that episodic TV style of entertainment where it's week one leads to week two, which leads to week three. And you have that building culmination of events and themes and like emotional investment. And you get to that, like, my wife loves those like shows like the Great British Bake Off or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And she just like, she really gets invested in like which characters are on, which people are on. Like, oh, I want to see this person win, or I can't wait to see who like actually finishes first. And I think that would be something we could really get the community into as well, because people's friends will be on this show. I mean, a lot of people have made really good friends because of this community and through this community. And to see like one's loved ones on a show like that, I think would be incredibly satisfying and entertaining.
I agree. I think it's a really good idea. Obviously, the only stipulations that we would have is people would need to agree to, at the minimum, have their voices recorded for like a bit of back and forth, like, who are you? You know, why did you create this asset? What were your thoughts over the theme that we gave you for this week? And stuff like what led you to do that? So it would be a case of people would need to be okay with one being able to, at least their voice, doesn't need to be their face, at least their voice. And also you would be required to record your process of creating.
Mm-hmm. I think putting stipulations like that in play are very fair because you tell people up front, to do this, you have to comply with X, Y, and Z. If you don't mind that, then come on down. If you do, then stay away. It's not for you.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Right, I am getting to the point now where I'm done with the eyes. They might not be exactly how Conrad had envisioned the idea, but we are slowly running out of time. And let's post that NFT giveaway. I believe it's for a Scruffy NFT. I'm being super kind to you guys. It's a Scruffy giveaway. So we'll drop that.
Done.
Done and done.
I return.
Da-da-da.
Did you get your coffee?
I have more coffee. Did a chore, put away some dishes, that is.
I love that you like
sit down.
I love that you like I did
my coffee.
a chore. Like just one. You just like I did a chore. That's enough.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I have depression, my friend.
I mean, doing anything is, yeah.
It's one step at a time. It's something that can be overcome, of course, but I know my limits. I just make sure to spread it out throughout the day. That way I can actually get all my stuff done.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a real big issue of getting on my own back if I end up not getting done what I wanted to get done in a day. And sometimes it can be a real struggle.
For real. And that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's different, like, the prices in America and stuff to get therapy, but I think the best money I ever spent was going to therapy. Originally, it was for gambling issues, but...
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it... it wasn't good, but luckily, like, I knew it was a problem. It was just, like, it's only ever a problem if I'm bored. Because it's not so much like right now I'm not like jonesing to gamble. But if I get bored and I start, then it's the anxiety and everything and the endorphins from the wins and then like the oh no, I need to win it back from the losses that really get me, and it's like that sort of stopping. I can't stop, which is why it irritates me when people say, well, just stop. Like, if you lose, don't chase your losses. I was like, yeah, I know not to chase my losses. I'm not an idiot. I just can't stop.
We know that there's something broken there. It's just a struggle to, keep it from falling apart repeatedly.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
But that was the good thing with the therapy that I did, that she was just like, we can talk about whatever you want, because she wasn't strictly just a gambling therapist. She was just a therapist. And
I want to meet the strictly gambling therapist, though.
Oh, that would
there
be
actually are specialty therapists who focus on specific areas like marriage and family counseling, gambling addiction, things of that nature.
Oh yeah, but I mean, just the ones for specifically gambling. I
have
wonder...
a roulette wheel in the middle of their office.
Oh my goodness
that
gracious!
would be horrible. I would love that so
that would
much.
Be awful.
I'd just be there spinning it.
Like, all right.
Yeah, I'd be but.
Regardless, though, I am curious of something that's relevant to our VoxEdit here and our contest. So what were you just doing a moment ago there while we were discussing things in this loop area? You've been moving the wheel over.
Yes.
For this animation. So what were you doing there?
Okay, because I used the leg to create the wheel, on the animation, it already has the leg movement animation here. So I needed to reposition it back to the center, which is what you need to do pretty much on all of these. So if I go to attack, because I haven't positioned it yet, it looks like a hot mess. This is what the wheel looks like.
Oh, it's completely fallen apart. Oh no.
Yeah. So it's because I've added all these new pieces and everything. Oh, whoops, where are you? There we go. Working on
Oh, it's
idle.
like you hit a curb and just blew a tire.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
right,
much.
right.
I didn't know that was possible or that was a thing. That's actually kind of interesting to see.
But you can, at the very least, you can do a thing called send to all. So I'm just going to do that for this, because apparently I did that on idle and not idle 01. So what you do is you would, let's take the claws, for example. Actually, we'll just go to the hand. So you can use control, highlight over the starting position, so where you've moved them, then right click, yes, that's my right hand, right click, and then send to all. We'll send all of those to the start. So if I just do that on the leg, highlight all of the leg pieces for the wheel, send to all. So when I go back to attack, the wheel is kind of in the right place. It's a little bit below ground, but that's because we've got to move other pieces as well, like the hip and stuff,
Right.
to get it above ground. But it does mean for the entire animation, it will drift. So it will drift based off of the animation that was already there for the leg. So you got to reposition almost everything, which is
Right.
why
This
it
that's
takes
wild.
it takes a long time. It can be a bit of a pain.
Got a couple questions in the chat that I'd like to get answered real quick here.
Go for it.
First things first. How can I record and turn an asset into a gift? I see others posting on Twitter, presenting short videos.
Yeah.
Is there any advice we can give to Mad Money in regards to this?
Easy GIF is one of them. Light Trace Render is the one most people use. If you've never used it before, you can actually get a 2-week free trial. So, yeah, I would suggest that. For Light Trace Render, you would...
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored at all. I wish. You would go to File, Export, GLTF. So I'm just going to do this right here. So I'm going to go call this cat.
For me, what I did the first time I did this was, it was literally just a short video. And I just used I have a Windows PC, so I just did Windows key G. I think it's Windows key G. Yeah, there you go. And it brought up all the screen capture devices.
Oh.
And I just recorded a film of the asset playing in VoxEdit.
I think Gyozo does that as well, isn't it? This one? Yeah. If you just type in this into YouTube, and it's just gyozo, not gyoza, that's food. It should be just that.com, and it's free to use as far as I'm aware. But for Light Trace Render, you'll open it up. It will already have this silly thing there always. So what we're going to do is load scene after we delete that one out. We are going to go to our files. So I named it, did I name it Cat Robot or Robot Cat? Cat Robot, there it is. So the GLTF, because we exported it, so make sure you've already exported it and saved it. Open, add, out. We're gonna rotate it round. Sometimes it automatically puts it on smooth texture. Make sure to go and put it into pixels.
Oh, wow.
I like to use gradient.
This is so cool.
Like that. And then if you want to do a video, you're probably going to need Photoshop or something to do it properly. But if you just want like a nice little bit... Oh, I didn't do the animation on the eyes on this one. Never mind. You would just save as PNG. If you want to do a whole video of it moving and doing stuff, you would need to sort out video length, how many frames do you want there to be, frame rate, and then you would render images, and then you would go over to Photoshop, import as stack. I'll do a video on it, that'll be easier, because this is a bit long-winded when we only have half an hour left.
41 minutes exactly.
41 minutes. Should we close out the
Yes.
giveaway form?
Doing that right meow.
Nice.
So, with your question, who does the real Scruffy belong to? 44.2% of people said Panda, which is incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
The real life Scruffy actually belongs to Julia G. Julia.
Her real
26.5
name.
of you, 26.5% of you got that right. 7 people guessed V. 6 guessed Conrad. Nobody guessed me. Apparently, nobody thinks I like dogs. I'm just kidding. 6 people guessed me. 7 guessed Joseph, and 7 guessed Alex.
It does. Excuse me. That does now bring the question: do you like dogs?
I love dogs. I
There
got my
we
little
have it,
lily
folks.
pad. She
There you have it.
looks quite similar to one of your dogs. The smaller, she's about 10 pounds.
Oh, a little terrier.
Yeah, a little terrier mix. So the story behind her is me and a friend were playing video games one day during the middle of monsoon, and a torrential downpour, big old thunderstorm, and we had all the doors and windows open because we were just listening to the rain and enjoying it. And off the street, this wet little mop ran in and jumped into my lap.
Aww.
And I looked at my buddy and I was like, dude, I didn't know you had a dog. And he just looked at me, he looked at my lap, and he just started laughing. And he's like, I don't, man. I think you do. And that is how I got my dog.
That's beautiful.
That's settled.
It's the best story ever, in my opinion. I love how she found me like that.
That's pretty wild. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And on top of that, she's one of the top 3 best things that ever happened to me. So it's pretty awesome.
Aww.
The puppers are always fantastic at keeping us grounded. That's for sure.
This little lady has saved my life literally on a couple occasions. There was one night a group of friends were asking me if I wanted to go out, and I just, she was a new puppy at the time. I didn't want to leave her alone. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm going to stay in, guys. Y'all go out and have a good night, do your thing, and I'll see you later. And they ended up getting into a really bad car accident, and 3 of the 4 guys in the car ended up passing away.
Oh,
And
damn.
yeah, I feel like she kind of kept me from that situation. So yeah, she's amazing.
Little Grim Reaper puppy. Change your perspective on how to look at that one, Alex. I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry.
Is Alex in the chat too?
No,
Oh,
not this
okay.
time. That was me slipping. There's too many of us.
Not enough of us.
The other day I called Joe Conrad and I really confused myself.
That is excellent.
Did you really? Did you really?
No, of course not.
I don't believe
But
you anymore. No. You
Right,
did.
right. But yeah, no, that's pretty incredible though. I'm glad you're still with us, friend. And,
Me too. Me too.
you
I'm
know,
happy to be alive.
having the puppers in the life definitely does help out. Go reach out to your local
Shelter?
dog shelter and go lend a hand, guys. It's real easy to do and just takes some time.
Panda. I am I'm done deduping this.
Yes. Was there
Would
any
you like me
shame
to do an
bells?
RNG, or do you want to do an RNG?
You can do an RNG, but do I need to shame bell anyone?
No.
There was no shame bells?
There was no shame bells.
Oh, I'm really
I-
annoyed.
Wait, do you publicly shame?
Well,
the people
like,
who do-
I do this. For shame! For shame!
It's pretty wonderful.
For shame! Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious! How have I somehow dodged that in almost every stream that I've watched?
Well, you already won a weapon crate, haven't you? So you probably just like, it's giveaway time, bye. I can't get another one.
Mm.
Oh, it's not about that.
I
Oh,
know.
come on.
I know. It's
I'm just
still
here for the giveaways. I'm like, whatever. I'm out.
Giveaway's done. I'm out.
Yeah. Seems about right. No?
Ouch. Okay. 113 contestants. Not 1,113. 113.
It's gone really quiet here. Right, for anybody who is thinking of still entering, you really don't have that long left. For anybody just chilling out, wanting to know what this is, it is a VoxEdit live contest where you have 3 hours to be able to create something based on a theme that I give you. Sometimes there are set templates you have to use, and you have to use a set color that is shown. For this contest, it is small, medium, and large templates can be used and unlocked if you wish. Everything that you add to it needs to be created during this stream. The theme is robots, and the main color, at least 50% of the asset, needs to be a silver gray color. But with a twist, we are saying that you need to add an accent glow color somewhere on the...
Robot.
That's it. That's the word. How long do you have? About half an hour-ish.
So, question for you really quick. If they got the question wrong...
They don't get told off. No, it's fine.
Cool, they can still win if they get the question wrong,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we have a winner.
Do we?
Yes, can I say it?
No, they're not allowed to know who
Okay.
wins. No, I'm joking.
enough.
Yeah, no, say who won.
It will be sent out at random to the lucky winner.
No, who's the winner?
So mean, so mean. Congratulations goes out to Mahoda over on YouTube. You are the proud winner of Scruffy.
Yeah.
Check out those custom animations. Panda went above and beyond on those, and some of them are quite hysterical. Others are incredibly adorable. Give it a look-see. Okay.
The P attack is by far my favorite.
That's what I was talking about. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
The sheet that you have that says 4V, can I add all the information of the winner to that one?
Yeah, the tab, so go to the second tab at the bottom. So when you open the sheet, it should just say like sheet, whatever, and then it says V, use this one.
Got it.
Yeah, use that one. Use the V,
Done.
use that one. And then just highlight yellow so I know that I haven't sent it.
Oh, it's funny because I always highlight mine yellow, but that's so I don't lose track of which one is which. Like which one is the winner in the form.
Yeah.
So that is quite convenient. And it's still the 14th for you right now, correct?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Just making sure. It's a Scruffy. Cool. Got that form filled out.
Thank you.
Yes. Here we go. Now we're done. Close that out. Can it be more than one accent color? Yes. The accent colors can be more than one. You can be glowing red and glowing blue, or just glowing yellow, whatever you want to do. As long as there is an accent, as long as there's something that glows, that highlights a specific section within this robot, you're good to go.
Right, that is done. And
I love that you create along with everybody during these streams. That's awesome.
Thank you. Sometimes, though, it makes sense for... Usually I tell people how to unlock templates. This time I just went ahead and just didn't bother. I was like, no, I'm creating. I'm starting right now.
Yeah, we want to give a good example of what you can really do in this 3-hour time period, too.
And especially, like, considering I'm talking and creating at the same time.
I don't know how you do that.
With great difficulty.
My wife is an incredible multitasker as well. And she can, like, work while watching a show, while filling out, like, stuff. And I'm just like, I don't understand how you do all... If I have anything but white noise, or just, like... If there's music playing and it has like an audio track to it, like voices, like vocals of any kind, and I don't know the vocals perfectly, like from beginning to end, all the words, I cannot listen to music like that. That's why I love synthwave music so much, is because usually it's just sounds. There's no vocals. There's no words for my brain to focus on for no reason.
Oh,
so yeah, I don't know how you do this. It blows my mind every time I see you doing it.
That's interesting. So with that sort of stuff, it's like my mind does one of two things. I either can concentrate while the words and everything are being said, and I can hear that and do what I'm doing. And then sometimes if I really need to concentrate, but I can't be bothered to turn any sound or like videos or anything off, I will just tune out that. Like, my mind will just completely shut off that, like, the audio going into my head. And it will just be as if there's nothing happening. It's also why sometimes my partner can be, or anybody really, can be having a conversation with me while it looks like I'm listening to them while doing something else, and I will agree. I'll be like, yes, yes, yes. And then I'll look at them and go, sorry, what on earth did you just say?
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, the submissions are starting to flow in.
Yay! Well done, guys.
Seeing some stuff pop up on Twitter. I'm digging it.
Can't wait to have a little look.
I don't know what this is. And I like it. "27 minutes. I know that's like a random time to call out. It's not a 25 or a 30, but that's how long we have left. 27 minutes left in this contest.
Alright, there we go. I feel like I've probably done enough, and if we've only got that amount of time, it is a good time to look at other people's submissions and just have a chat. And also, I did see, sorry, I missed, somebody did ask, can they use Z-fighting? If the asset looks like it's meant to have Z-fighting there, then sure. And I'm guessing with robots, that would make sense. You want some, like, zubs.
Thank you for catching that one. I meant to ask that as well, and I got distracted.
No,
People
that's fine.
Amazing.
I saw it earlier, and I was like, I'm going to answer that in a moment. And then my mind was just like, create.
Becky dropped an interesting comment. She says, I don't like setting game music with lyrics if people need to concentrate on learning content. So ambient style music is best for learning games. I also don't put in distracting visuals so the brain can focus on the target info. So many games are great for music with lyrics. So many games are great for music with lyrics and a more balanced aesthetic between what you do interactively and the environment, though. So well put. Becky, you're clearly an incredibly intelligent human being. Love getting little tidbits like this from you.
Becky is fantastic. I learned so much from Becky.
Yeah, she says, I multitask best when there's not a lot of distraction in the form of words. Random sound is good, especially on a loop. So the loop comment is something that resonates really strongly with me because I actually found like the best thing for me is white noise that's on a loop that's not too static. And what I mean by that is like I tried like on YouTube, if you go, you can find like white noise from like the Hubble telescope. It's just like space noise, you know? And it's just like this, it's a very steady stream of the same sound though. And it kind of it doesn't really work for me. But one of the things that I found works really well is it's once again, it's white noise, but it's the sound of somebody scuba diving. So it's like the bubbles going past your ears when you're scuba diving. And so it's not like a steady stream of the exact same noise. It's variations of the same noise, but it's on this like 15-minute loop. And I am so productive if I turn that on.
That's interesting.
I can have anything and I'm good to go. Like even right now while I'm browsing through my emails, watching you guys, listening in on you guys, I'm also listening to currently Aesop Rock. So there's some rap in my ear. So
me no am do that.
Me no am do that? You don't do
me
that?
Me no am do that. Yeah, I can't. I cannot listen to, especially if I'm trying to have a conversation. Like if me and my wife are trying to talk about something, she'll have like the TV playing in the background, and my focus instantly goes to the show, whatever's happening there, even if I'm not interested in whatever is going on there. My conversation will start to stutter and just break apart and be completely nonsensical because my brain's trying to focus and fixate on like what's happening on the TV.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about that audio that takes precedent over other audio, but it does. So we got one submission that I would like to comment on really quick. One of the rules and regulations or stipulations for this contest was that more than 50% of the color for it had to be either gray or silver.
Yes.
So if a submission has no gray or silver in it, then it's unfortunately, is that going to be disqualified, Panda?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to see which one you're looking at now. I would say Vox Markiners is super close to not being 50%. But
I'm going to drop a link in our chat real quick.
Oh, that looks really cool. Is that by Rex Roach by any chance? It looks
Which
like one? The one that kind of looks like a samurai cockroach. I don't know who made that, but it looks really cool.
Oh, wow. You talking about Rockdale?
No, I don't know who sent it in. I've not looked at the names. I'm just looking through the images. It's just a samurai-looking one. Which one is not the majority?
I dropped a link in the Panda stream chat.
Oh, okay, I'll have a little look. I want to be nosy. I mean, I don't want to be nosy. I am nosy.
At this point, it's a professional must.
Oh yeah, that's very yellow. I would also say that technically isn't. I can't tell if that's a robot. It seems like that's something somebody's made not for this contest. just based off of what it looks like.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's very yellow. That would slow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, they put it on Twitter. So this one.
Correct.
Yes. So with this, yeah, it's the main color to be used is gray / silver with a glow accent color. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't see a glow accent color on here.
No. Also, my face is gone, but the chat is up.
I know why it's done that. Your face is back now, right?
Delay, so you're gonna have to give it a second.
Yes, your face is there. I can see it.
Okay.
So, now I'm pretty much done, so we're just gonna have a quick little look at good
Can they send a video if they want?
I mean, they can send a video, but it still needs to be a GIF, because that's what people are going to be judging on. Because we can't put an MP4 into the judging form. However, I do have somebody working on a voting contest website for me that will be basically making it so it will be possible that the MP4s can be used for voting.
Okay, okay. So Go West is saying, I'm not sure why my glow isn't glowing now that I have rendered it. Do you have any ideas, Panda?
Could just be the colors not working properly. What's happening to the heart? I'm not too sure. With the render, it could be because of how bright it is. I don't know. I've not tried a mission. Did mine look like it was glowing, actually? I wasn't paying that much attention.
I mean, I was kind of assuming that the lightest of the purples or the pinks was glowing. Because it looks like it pops or stands out, but now that you're questioning, now I'm questioning.
Settings, pixel textures. Yeah, it kind of doesn't look like it's glowing. Gradient. So, is it potentially power scale of the sun?
Can you give it like a dark ambiance?
Yeah, but then it's not going to pick up the thing properly.
Gotcha.
Could just be the settings in here. Does it do it with smooth textures? It kind of... Oh, wait, is it the bounce? I don't know! I'm gonna be honest, I am not a pro at Light Tracer. I use it to do some nice little renders, and sometimes a little something, bloom, maybe? I think no. Does anybody in the chat know? Anybody in the chat know? Because I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I am sorry. Trying to get this finished.
17 minutes.
You have 17 minutes remaining.
Rockdale says, use the light in the library.
Okay. There
I'm
you
glad
go.
you knew what that meant, because I did not know what that meant.
There's a library thing. I don't know where the light is in the library, but I know that there's a library, so hopefully...
Choose one of the pieces and go properties. Then you find the emission part. You can glow the piece from there.
Let's do this for people. So, we get our... No, I don't want to save it. Get our little thing. Our little cat robot. Add it. Rotate it. Zoom is in. Do our gradient. Right, then we go settings and make sure it's on pixels. Then we go to library, lights, and then what was it? Library lights.
1 second while I find that again.
Or was it a material?
You add light sources from the left menu in Light Tracer. Use the light in the library. Light Tracer, you have to add emission. Use the light in the library. You add light source from the left menu in Light Tracer. Choose one pieces and go to properties, then find emission part. I think you select the model and the skeleton. You go to properties to fix them, but it would have to be separated, a separated VXM model to be editable separated.
Okay, that just sounds like too much for me to be trying to figure out right now. So, yeah, never mind. We are going to look at Twitter, I guess. Let's get my Twitter up.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I'm going to retweet something real quick. Really enjoy it.
oh, I like this. Oh, he's a happy little fella. Look at him.
Are you talking about Vox Machinas?
No, to Layward
you got-
to.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bot over here.
Ah!
Big old
Yeah.
smiley face.
Yeah, look at it.
Classic.
It looks
I
like he's
like
trying
that
to...
the smiley face is glowing. Like, it is the glow.
Do you know what else I really like? The moving between the arms. Like, that little animation and like how unique the little voxels are.
See, it's a happy robot. Not all robots need to be killer robots.
Oh. I have some happy
Love
ones
this.
over here.
And
Okay.
you can edit this one in a way where you literally just the face could go from that glowing blue to glowing red with a frown, and it would make him like kill mode instantly. It would be so easy to see what's going on with his emotions.
I
So-
kind of found my favorite, and I need to
So
know...
a lot of effects that you can do with those eyes, but this guy right here, this is adorable.
This... Look at, he's holding his little heart! And I'm looking at how he's done the eyes. The eyes are done so well. What they've done is...
Oh,
Can I
wow.
just pause it? So how they've made this shape is they've gone and got individual I assume 1x1s. They may have done some slightly different sizes, but they've gone and rotated them to give the eyes that shape. And then if I get down right there, and then they've like closed the eyes there. I think they did like a little, yeah. They've like got a couple, maybe a 1x2 or something that comes down, and then they close the eyes with using like a single keyframe, which is super cute. And the little opening of the hatch, taking the heart out. He's like the cutest
Oh,
thing
wow.
I've ever seen. Oh, somebody wants the form. They're saying form ? So the submission form shall be dropped. There will also be, the submission form will be in the VoxEdit contest part of the Discord over in the Sandbox Discord, and it will stay open for an additional 10 to 15 minutes after the stream. And I'm checking.
Are you
time.
cool with me dropping it in the chat?
Yeah.
Cool. Done.
But that is the cutest thing I have ever seen. That's adorable. Thank you. And also, I believe IFAM has entered a lot of contests. I cannot remember if they have... I feel like they have won... They seem to enter a lot of these contests, and I think they have won a few. How much time? You have about
12 minutes.
12 minutes. There you go. So, this one's kind of cute. I'm waiting for him to face me again. Now, I'm unsure whether I would be giving this a point on animation, because the jump kind of looks a little bit like the jump of one of the avatars with a slight variation. When I say a bonus point for animation, I mean like something that makes sense.
Look,
we can do happy dance jumps. All right.
I mean,
It's all about the style.
It is a happy. Oh, he looks angry. Why is he angry at me? Well, he doesn't look happy at all. Well, actually, he's kind of staring off into the distance over Lucas, so I don't know who he's angry at.
He just doesn't have time for you. He's not angry.
Story of my life, really, isn't it?
Don't you dare say that.
I'm so sorry.
I will start yelling again. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh, here we go. This is the one I saw in the thing.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah.
One, yeah. I like this. This, to me, is a really, really good use of different greys and silvers. And I know they've got, like, blacks in there, but I'm counting blacks as part of it. Very monochromy.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll have to say Rockdale's doesn't count at all because it's all black. Other than the front. Well, actually, Light Tracers made it look weird. It is grey, but because of where the light is shining at it, it makes it look much darker. But that's very nice. I like that. And
I like how that ended up, though. Also, it's incredible that we have 2 different samurai robots.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it's fun because I was kind of hoping for a samurai robot. And seeing that 2 came out of this made me really happy. Like, I was hoping for, like, cutesy little robots, some sort of a medium-sized samurai robot, and some sort of a big, just Iron Giant-y type robot.
What is with this guy just above this one? We need to see this one. I'm loving this guy, but you skipped over one, I do believe.
I skipped over a couple. So I skipped over this because we looked at this. And he's not followed the rules, unfortunately. So if you are watching, you obviously can still re-enter. But he needs to be grey. He also, to me, and maybe this is just my personal opinion, he also doesn't look very robot-y.
He's very buggy.
Yeah.
Like wasp scorpion combo humanoid thing.
Which is why.
Okay, but then the one just below this.
This little guy. This little green guy. I skipped over him because we did show a couple earlier on.
Okay.
But yeah, this one's cute. It could do.
It looks like Noob.
Who's Noob?
It does look like Noob. It does look like Noob.
Who's that? I'm
Rick and
sorry.
Morty.
It's Rick and Morty.
I've watched Rick and Morty.
He's just very adorable.
Who is he on Rick and Morty?
I'm a fan of this one. This one's getting my golden buzzer. I don't know if we have those on these contests, but I'm using it. You get my honorable mention.
Even if we don't, you still used it.
Right. It happened. You can't stop me.
Maxi, I feel like you've made a weird rabbit. I don't know what's on his head. I like it. He's got attitude. I like this robot seems to have some attitude.
Oh, there is some definite sass happening right here.
Yeah, 100%.
Is it what is going on with the head though? Like on top of it.
I don't know.
Those are popsicles. Those are popsicles.
Oh,
I was thinking popsicles as well.
Okay.
Clearly popsicles.
Let us know, MaxiVox. We wanna know clearly what that's supposed to be.
Whoops.
Antennae. Okay.
Popsicles can be antennae as well.
Yeah,
oh, they glow.
I'm going to save it. They're lollipops, ice pops, which is popsicles for literally all of you guys.
Get out of here.
So after this stream is over, I'm going to ask you both listen to a song. It's a link that I dropped in our stream chat, and the song is all about Noob, and it's from one of my favorite YouTube musicians, Chet Rio. He takes TV shows, like popular TV shows, and he just takes the dialogue from them and turns them into these works of art.
Oh, a little bit like what are they called? Bad lip syncing.
It's very good.
A bit like what bad lip syncing people do. Bad lip
Kinda,
syncing.
Very similar, but he doesn't change the words at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is usually it's animated TV shows. There's a couple that are from like live action stuff, but most of it's animated. And the way he syncs the audio together, it's just stunningly beautiful. Like I don't understand how he hears this and goes, "Oh yeah, I can make a song out of that." Not just make a song, but make something that's incredible.
I have some stuff to share with you as well, Lucas. We'll do some music bonding after the stream here.
Much excited.
Male bonding experience. It's so cute.
What's going on with this evil robot that you have in front of us?
I'm not too... I wish I could make this bigger, honestly, so I could stare at it. I like the weird little light thing on top of his head. I feel like it gives him a little character. Now, they call him an evil bot, but I feel like
it's
he's
actually
just...
pronounced Evel.
Evel bot?
French.
Yeah.
Evel.
Is it because he's a clown?
Oh, he is a bit clown-like, but to me, he just looks misunderstood. But also, I really like how... I wish I could make it bigger. I kind of can. No.
Can you zoom the screen?
No. It will go...
I'm frozen.
It'll go weird. No, it's because I'm doing this. That's why you went frozen. You should be all right now. Move. No. I broke it!
Panda broke Lucas. Womp, womp, womp.
There we go, I fixed it. Right. So, and then I should be able to zoom into... This doesn't do it justice. I like how they've done, like, the little fingers right here with the light of the red. And his little feet is. And they've made him look very robotic. This is awful. I'm sorry, I've butchered that nice little render doing that. And we got the samurai one again. I think that's a double post. I love it. And then we're back to... Oh no, we've got a few more. So Go West is... Go West is adding some face. Oh, I love the different colours for when he's happy and sad. We got Maddox with his little robot. He looks so friendly. I just want to hug it.
Did you see...
I want to kick it.
Did you see I Am Go to America's?
Yeah.
Refresh. It's oh my god.
Oh wait, no, I haven't. Oh, they.
We'll get there.
No, we've got to go back.
It's the newest one for me, but you have more people
Wait.
I do, so.
What the frog? No, you cannot tell me this person made this during this stream. I cannot believe that. That is super loud in my ear. Let's just turn that down. I kind of half don't believe that this was made during this 3 hours. I know what people can make in 3 hours.
You have to benefit of the doubt.
I know.
But it's not gray.
Yeah, it's not grey.
But we're not grey.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not grey.
It's very good though.
It is. It's absolutely stunning. I'm not gonna lie. This is fantastic.
And I do. It's for the Playboy contest. Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's being highlighted for something else. But otherwise, I do just want to shout out to everybody working on this. Congratulations for getting down to the final minutes here. It's very stressful to do these types of art contests. I used to paint Warhammer figurines professionally, and I would make half my living on it. And so
Really?
I know what the time crunch does to an artist. And let that stress relief fall off of you. We got about 3 minutes in the chat, but there's a lot to be proud of that you simply got through it. And if you don't place well this time, there's always next time as well. Don't forget, you can only serve to win in this. You can only learn.
What is happening?
I don't know, but there is a really cool...
There's a lot of really
mechanized roach in front of us here. There's so many talented users. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
We got a little Warhammer figurine.
One second.
Got some Eldari here. Okay. I could really go to town. I have legitimately thousands of models.
I was gonna say our latest project is you'll probably have heard of the game Mansions of Madness.
Oh yeah, love it.
So our project is painting those ready for our game night coming up this this coming Saturday.
Nice.
Like,
That's super exciting.
Yeah.
You got
Well-
about 1 minute left coming up here, guys.
Right.
1
Don't
minute,
forget.
26 seconds.
Well,
Yeah.
I do keep the forms open, so we got about a minute left of the stream and stuff. Plus, I obviously saying goodbyes and stuff. But I will post the form over in Discord, and it will stay open an additional 10 to 15 minutes. But Rex Roaches, I love this.
This is so cool.
And look at like the accent colors just coming on as it spins. Like, oh,
That's amazing.
yeah, I love this.
Rex, you talented human.
Oh, thanks, Woof. Look at the chef room. Oh my gosh, something falls out of his head.
Oh, he gets a little patty.
Oh, he's cooking for us. That's so cute. Right, who did you want me to see? Well, there's so many good ones, guys. Wait, where did I Am Go to America's gone? Where are you?
Oh, look at this guy.
They
Oh,
keep
my goodness.
they keep coming. I've lost I Am Go to America's. There it is. This is look at that with like the colors coming out through little gaps in his arms.
Look at the video. The pictures don't do it justice.
Where's the
There's a
video?
video for it.
Oh, there
Check
we
it
go.
out real quick.
Oh, look at that! His little punchy punch. I love it. Oh, and he turns
into
red because he's mad. I really like Luna Factory's one. Luna is also another one that does come in the top 10 of a lot of our contests. Very talented artist. But look, oh, it's got a little "you got mail" thing on its face. The only thing I'm worried about was, did they actually use the templates to break this down?
Would that be like just a
That was
small human template that was just added to? And
Yeah,
then
I feel
broken?
I feel like that is potentially what they have done. I'm hoping, because it is cute.
That timer is officially gone off.
Right.
We are at the 3-hour marker.
Okay, so we're gonna end the stream. I am gonna quickly grab hold of the link for this, ready for when we pack up the stream. Anybody still submitting, head over to the Sandbox Discord, and in the channel, the hash key, #VoxEdit contests. I will be dropping the link in there. But yes, well done to absolutely everybody that submitted. You have done amazing work. I love doing these contests, and hopefully we'll be having a full-on show, maybe, if you guys like the idea of it. Which I can't remember. I know you love the idea, Lucas, but I can't remember if anybody else did.
Well, here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Let me actually clarify my initial statement. I don't like shows like that. Like, I don't like actively seek them out. But from a purely marketing standpoint, I understand that a majority of human beings do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wonderful idea. And I'm saying that as somebody, I don't ever watch those shows with my wife. If she's watching them, I'm like that little baby gif where I walk into the room and I walk right back out because it's not something I'm going to enjoy. And I don't want to, I don't want to pee on her parade. So I just don't. But even though I don't like them, I still recognize that pretty much everybody else does.
So what
And
you're
it's a wonderful
telling me,
idea. It's a way to get the community involved. There's so many positives that would come from that, or
what
could come from that.
what you're telling me is you don't want to be a guest judge for a contest?
I would love to. I would love to be involved with it. Like, I've played hockey my whole life, but I never watch it on TV.
Yeah, no, I play football and I soccer, but I don't watch it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just incredible the grind that these talented people are willing to really toss in
I
for
know.
these types of competitions. So, I think doing this once a month would be a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
Let's just
I
talk
mean,
about a TV show
yeah,
that's completely different from this.
Conrad, you missed this. So I've already pitched forward an idea of basically something like this, but a lot more competitive, where it will run for about 6 to 7 weeks, where people will get eliminated. They'll have there will be set people, everybody can enter to be part of it. There will be stipulations, they would need to agree for a minimum their voice to be recorded and on air, as well as they would need to be able to screen record their creations weekly for the theme. And yeah, there will be parts of it obviously pre-recorded and edited, as well as a live session where there would be the host and then guest judges, which will give feedback and judge and eliminate somebody every week.
Oh, I am very into that.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Stunningly wonderful idea.
I thought we were discussing doing this more,
free
form as it is right now. But if you want to go to that next level, then
currently,
yes, let me end somebody's night.
You want to be one of the guest judges? I will put you down for it. Just like
I really do want to do that.
But
Can I be the person who gets to tell people to go home?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't really said that. We don't know whether we're getting the green light for it. It's just a
I'm
proposal.
just saying if the green light pops up.
Look.
Oh,
It's called dreaming, and we're here for it.
I love it. Yeah. I dream all the time. It's my favorite activity to do. But yeah, no, this is already like the live VoxEdit contests have already had the green light for to do between 1 to 2 every single month. Now, when Alpha Season 3 starts, you guys in the chat know how busy I'm going to be sorting things out for that end of season thing that we're doing, as well as what I assume you already know of the weekly thing I'll also be doing. So probably won't be doing this during Season 3, or if we do, it will be when I have a lot of energy. But afterwards, it will be between 1 to 2 every single month. But thank you.
Into it.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for taking part. I will be linking that form in the VoxEdit contests. I can't until after the call, because otherwise, Lucas will disappear off the screen again.
Again.
So blame Lucas. But as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. Trademarked PandaPops. Don't forget to check out the Monday show with me and V, and then Conrad and Joseph hopefully will be doing their Monday morning show.
So all this upcoming week is going to be a little bit of a switch up.
Is it just you?
It'll be either just myself or some surprise guests.
So stay tuned for Radcon Dad. Yep, doing his thing, and yes, and check out Lucas and Alex Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Right.
Go.
I mean, last night we had on the one and only Half Dork as my guest host.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had a good time.
That's
we
awesome.
got to learn some of the logic and some of the mindset behind game jams and that crunch time, and of course some of the creation on his latest win with the VoxEdit game jam.
I'll have to check out the
VOD.
stream. Yeah, VOD. That's the word I'm going for.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
So sometimes I just do this really awkward thing where I've already turned to the thanks for watching screen, and then we just kind of awkwardly just be awkward.
Oh,
What?
you just kind of keep talking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
even
a
though
little
they can't
bit.
see us, it's still just like that on air like extra ASMR like creepiness that
Yeah.
happens at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. Last week I said to V, like, let's just be really passive aggressive at each other, and
Right.
yeah, so it's just like, oh, you did
You really mucked that one up back there, PandaPops. Oh my god! Like, yeah.
I don't think that's passive in any way, shape, or
yeah,
form.
no, that was
Well, I
very
mean,
aggressive.
that was more aggressive, but
Yeah.
but you get where we're going with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, as soon as the camera goes off, we're just super weird.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Right, bye, chat.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, are we still on with everybody?
Yeah.